Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. I have not had absolute best day. I don't know how the stream's gonna go today. I may not even go on for a long time. This might end up being a really short stream. I've been having allergy issues for the better part of the day, so I feel really crappy because my allergies are bothering me a lot. My nose is really runny today. I don't feel great. Today's been really weird, not like it's bad, just like I haven't been able to set up the stream the way I wanted to. There's a lot of stuff that's not working right. Obviously my allergies are like a big problem I mentioned. Also, wait, did I hit the wrong menu option? I think I did. Let me hit restart really quick. And then hopefully it's still saved. Hey there, Anime Traps. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Just got Origami King yesterday. Nice. I've been having a really awkward day today, like I said. Let me see. Is this set up to work from password like this? Load? Let's see. Okay, good. It saved all my data. Thank God. That would have been tragedy if I had to fucking restart everything. Okay, I'm pretty sure my first thing I can do here is go back in this level and actually collect the missing item I was missing, so we'll go grab that really quick. How's your guys' weekends been? Better than mine, hopefully. Like I said, I haven't really had a lot that I've been doing. I'm starting to wonder if I should have started a playthrough of this game, actually. I'm not having the best of time with it. It's not like it's terrible, but playing this mostly because I've already finished all the other Mega Man X games. This is the one that's left over, so kind of feel a bit of an obligation to finish it, but my god, has it been a slow, agonizing playthrough. Okay, so yeah, you can get through now. I see, I have to have this in order to break this ice that I couldn't get by before. But yeah, I'm not gonna make it a secret that I'm not very good at Mega Man games. I like them a lot. I played yesterday and I've been having like a little bit of help from a guide. Like I know the boss order a little better thanks to that. I'm not completely unfamiliar with it. I know how to play it, but I was using a guide to help me locate items, and now for some reason the site's down. I can't fucking access any of the info I need to actually help me in the game, so this is going to be a really rough session. We'll see how things go. I hope things are going to be good. Also, since I didn't say anything else in the chat, I apologize if I'm really slow and not responding to messages quickly. Like, my allergies are bothering me. Like I said, it's making it awkward talking, but hope you're enjoying Origami King. Really good game, actually. Probably one of the best Paper Mario games since Super Paper Mario, so yeah, I can wholeheartedly recommend it. I do think it's a really fantastic game. Had a lot of fun times with it. I have a feeling I'll eventually replay it, not on stream, but in general. Like, the modern Paper Marios I've played have not been that worth it. Oh boy, this is gonna be a slow day, I can already tell. You guys, how many, I'm kind of curious, I don't know if anybody can really answer this, and like anybody's got much relation to this, but how many of you guys deal with like allergies on a daily basis like I do? It's not a good feeling, I'm gonna put it this way. I've been feeling like total dog shit all day because my allergies are fucking really hitting me hard right now. I can barely breathe, and I don't really know if I can even go out to the doctor's office with this virus going on to get like prescription for like something, or get like allergy shots, anything to make my breathing feel less painful. Oh, painful's not the right word, but it's annoying to say the least. It does not feel good. I feel like shit. I hate when my stream days are like planned out really well and then this shit comes up out of nowhere and just ruins the day for me. I don't know. Not a fun experience. Trying to think on what all I want to talk about at the moment. I mean, I brought up like how I wasn't feeling great, so don't really care to mention that before. Not really been a lot going on. I mean, like in general, I've watched some stuff. I think I watched like One Piece because I know there should be another like part of the dub posted a little later this week, and I wanted to see like more of the dub and keep watching it. I've been like hesitating to figure out if I'm gonna switch over to watching that on subbed or keep watching it dubbed. I don't want to talk about anime like all the time. I talk about it sometimes, but the relevant thing I've been doing, I watched some One Piece, been watching like the season 10 stuff, and watching like the arc that Caesar shows up. Like I don't remember like all of it. I think it's called like Punk Hazard arc. I know about like a few details. I've seen like some of the stuff that happens in the show. I don't know like the extreme details of how this goes though. Kind of feels a little lame watching it and being like so far behind because the dub's like not anywhere close to where the subbed episodes are. Like Funimation seems to be putting it on low priority. Still, it's an enjoyable show to watch. I like One Piece. It's been really good. Seems like it only got better and better. I still remember when I first watched it on Toonami. Fantastic show. Let's see. Also, I guess this is like a thing for gaming news I want to talk about, like a lot of things, but it's related to Nintendo stuff and like the Mario Direct. I've got to say, wait, were these lights on before when I was in this stage? Because I don't think they were. Like, it looks like they were just turned on now and suddenly have something. Oh, I think this is where the file platform is, where you go to find file. We're not ready for that. Maybe that's why that's there, is to try to get you to go in that door. Okay, where was I? I got distracted. Talking about, oh yeah, the Mario Direct. It was interesting. I remember giving my thoughts on it already. I feel like this year's kind of not the greatest, though. Not terrible, just like all we've got to look forward to for the year are Mario games, and mostly re-releases, and like one or two original games, and either one of them are amazing. I feel like that Mario Kart home circuit thing is going to get old really quickly, and Mario 35 would be a great novelty if it wasn't going to just expire like later in the year. That still bothers me, like thinking about that. I can't get over how much I think it looks cool, and yet I also don't want to support it if it's going to be like gone before or like no time at all. I'll still play it, but I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much now. Okay, give me a second to figure out where we've got to go next. I think I got the and I got Catfish thing that Catfish had like a weapon that I was wanting to check on, like where I need to go from here, or Crawfish or whatever it was. That's Volt Catfish. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so I'm going for the Crawfish right now. I already did the Catfish. There's a lot of similar looking and similar sounding thing like Mavericks in this game. Let's see. Okay, wasn't certain just looking at it. It would be nice if they like had like an option to like see a full body portrait of like each Maverick before you fight them. I mean, I guess you see it when you get into the level, but just having like a little indicator of what you're jumping into before you start would make this a little easier trying to like go through and plan your route out, especially if you're doing it like I am and following a boss order. Also, I hope in that presentation or whatever it was, I think it's a presentation like that thing from Capcom starts like whenever for like Switch games. Excuse me, allergies. Making it really, excuse me, awkward to talk. I hate that. I should have probably just muted my mic, but I didn't think of that until a little bit late. Apologize. Where was I? I got really sidetracked because I was stuck sneezing so much. My nose is really giving me a lot of crap today, so I doubt we're going to get done with the game today. I'd certainly like to, but if I'm having trouble breathing, I don't know if that's going to go well. What? Was that meant to be a mini-boss? Because it kind of just fell through the floor and, like, broke everything. I don't really mind. I guess it's meant to be, like, a level progression thing. Looked a little weird. Yeah, I was talking about that Capcom thing. I wonder if we're going to see, like new Mega Man stuff or new new exciting stuff being announced for the Switch, and that happens. I don't remember what date it was on. I'm sure it's like not that far off. I think it's like the 20-something, like I said. Also, is it just me, or does it really kind of feel like unreal that we're so far in the year and that we're like right around the point where like we're about to be in Halloween finally? Like it feels like this year has just been way too quick and over in the blink of an eye, and I don't know, I feel like I haven't really had like a lot that I've thought to say about like the year as a whole. It's been good and interesting. I mean, not really that good. There's been a lot of problems like coronavirus, but it's so bizarre how it feels like this year's just been like nothing. God damn it, I didn't want to go on this fucking teleporter. I got stuck in here by accident, and I don't think I'm ready to fight this enemy yet. Hold on a second. Let me check on something on this page just really, really quickly. This will take like a few minutes. I'm just trying to check a weakness here that I want to see on here. I might be able to do this right now, probably not. Yeah, I don't think I have either one of these that I need to fight him with. I didn't want to fucking go in this goddamn teleporter room, and I don't think I can get out either. Yeah, lovely. Get you stuck in that room, and then you can't just free yourself and leave. That's not fun. Why have a pit that you can't climb back out of like that? Why have you drop in a floor if you're not careful and then get stuck there? That's a weird level design that I'm not a fan of, and oh great, I have to fucking suicide all of my lives to get out of here, which is not something I prefer to do, because it feels like it's going to take a while to do this, too. I'm going to come down here. I want to be able to wipe the boss out, and fucking just my luck, I get stuck down here against my will. Whatever. I don't know, it's not something that's a big deal, but compared to, like, Donkey Kong and Mario, I've never had that kind of issue. Like, I go into a secret and then literally can't escape it. Even in Donkey Kong, if you go in the wrong area for a secret, you can just fucking fail the secret on purpose. And that reminds me, I still don't understand, like I said before, like why the exit button is only available when you finish a level. Why not have it as an option throughout the entire level? Why make it so that you have to fucking beat a level completely to go back out? That doesn't make any sense game design wise to me. Maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong perspective. I just don't think it's smart to force the player to stick in a level they can't beat without resetting the game. That's stupid to me. It's not a big deal. Still, it would be a hell of a lot better if I could just choose to leave when I go in the wrong level. I'm trying to think, are there other games that do that? I mean, not any that I can think of. This is particularly a problem here because there's like an actual order to do things in where you need to like have the right boss weapons and whatnot, or at least it helps significantly, but most games I think can be linear, so you wouldn't need to have that option. Still wouldn't hurt though to have it here. There's something down here. No, nothing. Just checking. Trying to make sure I don't go too far and die over something random. I'm gonna pay close attention to where I'm moving this time too. I think that's where the vial spot was, down there. I'm gonna avoid that spot this time. Could you just stop that? Okay, thank you. Good. Oh no, not again, not again, not again. Trap, I almost forgot. I fell for the fucking bait, and at least I got it without getting stuck, at least. I fucking hate when devs pull that shit. Not really a big deal, but it's like, oh, you wanted to get your hands on like a little bonus, and if you were like watching and you saw something there, oh, too bad, you get trapped by a fake out item that's meant to actually just lock you in a little hole where you can't get out. That's not fun game design. It honestly comes off as kind of shitty. I mostly see it in like user-created stuff and not actual game devs pulling this kind of thing. Like, it's common in Mario Maker, but it's still trashy level design, in my opinion, to trap somebody without any option to leave. To kill it first to get it to fucking let me get by? I guess so. Just shoot it to death. Okay, there we go. Is it just me, or does, like, I still don't think I'm, like, big on this game, but, like, it feels like the difficulty starts off really hard and then kind of dips into, like, quite a bit easier, like, over time. You don't have to deal with as much bullshit in this game as you do when you start off. Like, the first 3 levels were not kind to me, especially the first and third level. Weird difficulty balancing, in my opinion, for this game. Don't really like that in games either, when the difficulty's like fucking all over the place and fucking causes problems trying to fucking play levels. Shows that the devs aren't really paying attention to what they're doing, it seems like. Also, shit, really? I tried to be careful there, and I still find myself fucking falling face first onto spikes. How are we doing in lives? Still got 2 to spare. Okay, good. You know, this is weird to say, because I know there's going to be people who will disagree with me, but I feel like Mega Man is honestly a series that's even easier than, like, Mario. Like, oh, wait, I could have got out of there. I thought I couldn't, because I tried to get out, and it wouldn't let me to, like, climb up all the way. But yeah, like, Mega Man, you can just continue when you... Well, not Mario, specifically, like, the older Marios more than anything. Like, you can... and try to beat Mario 1 and, like, Mario 2, like, those games. Mario 3's not so bad, but, like, if you don't get it all in one shot, you have to restart the levels. Here, if you're playing, you have to fucking... and you can, like, continue and just play it normally, and I feel like continuing is, like, almost intended to be a normal part of the gameplay. In fact, I think a lot of older games probably took that approach, because some of the difficulty is, like, fucking really out there. Yet, meanwhile, Mario, you die. Nope, go back to the first level. There's like a secret continue thing in Mario 1, I think, but it feels like cheating using that, so I don't really consider that to be like a legit strategy for me whenever I'm playing it. You guys want to see more playthroughs of like more Mario and more older stuff? I'm just curious. I'm planning to do like Mario All-Star stuff at some point. I actually was like debating doing Mario All-Stars when that Direct dropped and streaming like Mario 1, 2, and 3, trying to beat it as fast as I can. I'm not very good at the games, but just playing them and having a fun time isn't a bad idea. Pretty fun to just relax and play the games and see what I can do. Try to have most of my playthroughs be lax and casual. Obviously not all of them will be, but most of them are pretty easy to go by. Is this the right way, or is this completely wrong direction? I can't actually tell. Let's see, what about over here? I'm probably gonna go back down. I think there was meant to be like a hidden object down there. Yeah, probably. Looking at how this is structured. Oh, maybe I can't go down here. It looks like you could, though. In fact, the ring kind of looks like it turned sideways. That's really weird. Like, that's an interesting perspective flip to see in games. You don't see, like, super often when the ring gets all messed up and moved around like that. So, speaking of that kind of stuff, I remember, like, I saw an interesting ROM hack, like, how long ago was it? It was a long time. I remember, I think it was GDQ is like the first time I saw it. It was like a Metroid thing where it's Super Metroid, and somebody redid like the whole game and they put it like sideways, so had to play the game with a weird twist on it that didn't look really too fun. I might actually check that out though someday and see if it's any good. I don't know how it'd play. I mean, playing Super Metroid sideways sounds like a real weird playthrough, but not like it's bad sounding, just not that interesting. Also, fuck, let me go! That's a lot of danger in this one boss level. I kind of expected I wouldn't get on my first try. We'll switch weapons now and fucking do our best to destroy this thing. I'm sure I can with my sub-tanks. I think it's Triad Thunder. Yeah, that should probably work. Okay, where was I? I was talking about something and I got a little bit sidetracked. Oh yeah, but I wasn't talking about ROM hacks a little more. In fact, actually, like, speaking of Metroid, there was like a really neat thing somebody made. I think it's like a speedrunning ROM hack. Somebody made like a little, I think it was either a randomizer or speedrun thing or whatever, but it was like, if you play like Metroid, as in Super Metroid, and you play like a Link to the Past and like an emulator, and it switches back and forth between the games you're playing. It's really neat stuff, and I feel like it's one of the more cool-looking ideas I've seen somebody like implement into a game and work on through a ROM hack. Don't see that kind of creative stuff every day. There's a lot of good ROM hacks out there, but take something like that is really interesting and see just how somebody can innovate an old game idea. Right, there's our 5th weapon. Let me check on that thing and see if it's maybe fixed by now. I don't imagine. It's kind of annoying how the one thing I was going to use for a resource is just fucking down when I'm starting my playthrough, like a day after. Whatever, though. I'll use a YouTube guide if I absolutely feel like I need to find the missing stuff that I want. Okay, now that we took out that, let's see. Give me a second or two. It's got the spinning blade, and our next one is the tiger, so that means we're going here. Okay, there we go. I think I've got the weapon I need for one of these things now. Let's see. Give me just a moment, I'm searching this. I hate that I have to, like, do this, but it's probably the easiest way I'm going to keep up with this is to check weaknesses every now and then. I don't want this playthrough to last, like, 10 hours. It's already taken, like, 3 for small shit that should have been done, like, relatively quickly, and that was not fun yesterday. Yesterday was, like, a really bad start to the playthrough. It wasn't like I wanted it to be bad, just didn't really work out too well, honestly. Okay, so I got little dragonfly guys that I think I can ride on. I'm not really 100% certain about that. Let's see, maybe I can try that. Yeah, you can get on top of them if you're good about your timing. I'm not sure what they actually are here for, though. What they actually are supposed to do. Like, be a platform, or are they an enemy? I'm not certain. Huh. I guess they just follow you around. I thought there was more purpose to that kind of stuff in games like this, usually, though. Check around for hidden stuff. I've been paying the most attention. I looked at, like, a little thing, like, I guess you'd call it just a guide. I was looking at, like, some stuff on, like, the game, and goddamn, there are a lot of collectibles in this, like, more than I realized. Like, there's these ships you can collect that I have not gotten one of yet. There's armor upgrades, the sub-tanks, the heart tanks. There's, like, so much shit in this game to collect if you look for it. Also, I think this is the way where optional stuff is that I'm going to have to pay attention for. Alright, another sub-tank. Cool. Glad I decided to go back down and check, because that gave me a little extra for looking. God damn it, I died. Whatever. I was gonna say, I thought I only had 1 life left anyway, so might have been better that I actually died there and had the option to just redo that bit. Weird how I've only really been finding the sub-tanks. I mean, I know where some of the heart tanks are, but not very well, and I haven't seen them very much. Yeah, this has a lot of collectibles in it. Like, Christ, they're everywhere. I like it's a big deal, just still. Maybe pushing it a little bit, too. Like, platformers aren't always, like, the type to skimp on and, like, the amount of collectibles they give you. But even for a platformer, this game has a lot, actually. I think it's a decent enough game, even though I'm not huge on this like I am other Mega Man X titles. I had the feeling that this game, probably if it came out later, may not have got like the same general reception it did as like it does now, like where people still like it a lot. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. In fact, I still like it a decent amount, but like I have a feeling this hard difficulty wouldn't be so forgiven if it was released later on in the series. I don't know, I might be thinking of that wrong. It feels rough even for Mega Man. Oh, I see a wall I can break. Let me see, which one do I need? Maybe the tornado thing? Is it doing it? Okay, cool, it did. What if we got over here? I don't remember this at all. Oh, another upgrade, okay. Get up here. Enter this capsule, X. X-Buster upgrade. Oh, fuck yeah. Upgrade will increase the strength of your charged shots. It will shoot 2 charged shots at once. Timed correctly, you can overlap the shots to create a single cross-charged shot. Good, good, good. It'll also allow you to charge any special weapon. Right, that's useful. Glad I checked this. That's one thing I felt like I was missing out on and needed was that Buster upgrade. It's going to be really handy for fighting in here. Default weapon's not the absolute strongest, so yeah, it'll be useful to have it. Upgrades in this game tend to make like a lot of difference, or this series I should say. Go from being weak to strong really quickly when you get upgrades. That's one thing I'll never get sick of in games, is like playing games and getting that little bit of power creep from getting like good upgrades. It tends to make you like way stronger and makes you feel a lot better about how you're playing. Oh boy. I'm this, aren't I? Or maybe not if the game's not gonna let me. I am playing like ass right now. I'm sorry if this is not the most impressive and not great to watch. There we go, it's a little better. Want some more health? It's not too bad. Okay, fuck it, I'll just go in the next door. I don't care at this point. Let's just move along. All this like collecting though is sort of making me want to get into like another Metroid game, so I haven't played it in such a long time. I don't think I've streamed like more than one Metroid experience, that being like me playing through like, I think it was Metroid on the NES or like NES Classic. I might have played like some Super Metroid. Yeah, I didn't play Metroid for NES yet on stream even once. I want to do more of that NES Classic I have eventually. I mean, I modded it and I'm intending to use it more, and I just haven't. You know, I feel like when they're talking about like the NES Classic, there's like a lot of missed potential Nintendo had for that. Like they could have added like an option to get like physical games or something where you could like put in like any NES game. That way you could just play like whatever, whenever. I mean, that'd be more manufacturing, but it'd be a cool little feature. Not like it's bad. I mean, you can always mod it for more games if you really, really want to, but that could have been an even better value. Still good, though. Still worth the price, honestly. Not the price that people are scalping it for. I don't know if it's still being scalped or not. I remember back in the day, it was, like, really hard to get your hands on one. I forget if I bought mine, like... Yeah, I think I got mine at launch, and I was trying to get another one for, like, a family member, and trying to get those was so painfully bad. Really, Nintendo has a lot of problems with, like, scarcity on their goods, it feels like. It feels like stuff gets scarcity from them, like, way more than any other company, and it feels like sometimes it's intentional. Like, look at any of the collector's edition Zelda stuff that's been released over the years, and you can tell me, like, straight up that, yeah, there's been, like, a bunch of, like, limited availability games, or not even games, things they've sold with Zelda. It's annoying how that happens, and it's hard to get, like, any collector's edition because they sell out really quickly. I guess that's kind of the purpose, but still. How do you guys feel about those, like, collector's editions? You guys like them? Not a fan? Just curious to hear, like, differing thoughts on them. I'm not too big on collector's editions myself. They're nice. They're a neat way to show your support for a game, but that's pretty much all I feel like it goes to for me. And just a way to show a little bit of extra support. Whoops. I'm going to use that for getting that pellet. Keep dropping out the ladder while I'm trying to go up, though. I say having those sub-tanks might be handy. Am I supposed to be letting go of the ladder, or am I just fucking it up? Like, it feels like the game's making me every time I'm trying to go forward. There we go. You know, it's kind of impressive how these games work for, like, their time. These are, like, old games, and, like, I think this is only, like, early 90s. I think there was, like, some Mega Man going on, like, in the 80s and 90s, the classic series, but, like, goddamn, they made some impressive games for, like, back in the day. Also, having a game where you can literally take your enemy's power and, like, use it against them, that's a great concept that I wouldn't mind seeing more games adapt to. Like, that's just a really, really good idea, and it works well. Like, Mega Man has such a novel concept for gameplay, in my opinion. Might just be me. It makes it more interesting and fun than any other platformer where you're just getting the basics and whatnot if you play other stuff. Mega Man gives you, like, a little bit of extra flavor with the fact that you're literally taking weapons from your enemies, though. This thing just die, please? It's not to deal with it anymore. Finally, that took a while to get rid of this fucking mini-boss. I wonder why they felt the need to put a mini-boss in, like, nearly every level. I think there's a few that don't have them, but it's mostly every level seems to have some form of mini-boss, and holy fuck are they annoying to put up with. Usually just slow the pacing down more than anything. Not fun to fight. So that might just be me on that one, but I feel like I'm not alone on the idea of there being more than necessary amount of mini bosses. They don't need to put them on every level. Ugh. Hold on a second, be careful here. I was gonna talk on something. I'm gonna wait before I say any more. I'm gonna heal myself. I don't want to potentially go backwards right now, so I'm gonna utilize my resources to keep myself moving. So I'd like to have a guaranteed full life possibility for the boss fight in case I don't beat it on my first try. There we go, good. Right, like I was saying, you guys think there's such thing as, like, too much content in games? I've had this argument a few times and, like, talked with other people over it, and a lot of people are like, no, there's no way you can get too much content in the game, the more the better, and it's like, normally I would agree with that. I feel like sometimes, though, when devs put more content, it ends up just being content for the sake of having content and not really interesting content. Right, here we go. Next one of these bosses I mentioned, Bite. Nice to meet you, X. I am Bite. Been programmed to exterminate you. Yeah, whatever, you're not gonna win this one. I forget what his weakness is. I think he's got, like, acid. We'll see. No, not the acid, necessarily. Let's see. I know I've got it. Tornado thing? Let me see. Not it either. Beating my ass pretty bad, actually. Hold on a second. Tornado thing? Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, it does say tornado thing, but it wasn't really working. Maybe it just doesn't show the effect of him getting weakened. Hold on a second, I'm checking on that page again. I hate that I'm bothering, but I'm also trying to make sure I can potentially check for item locations without worry. I guess I'll just have to use a YouTube video. I've tried it like a few times and it doesn't really seem to be working. Also, shit, this means I'm about to fight the boss at like less than full health because of this. Lovely. One thing I was hoping I could have as an option was to not have to worry about how hard the boss would be. I'm getting really bad setup right now where I'm not doing a good job of my health. Losing a lot of it. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies, Jesus, and they all some annoying attacks, the fucking electricity and all this other junk. Fuck it, I'll waste it. I wasn't going to, but I mean, might as well try what I can. Frost. Did I try the freezing? This and apparently the tornado weapon are the strong ones here. Let's see. Okay, I'm losing this, and that's not good. I need to do better than this. Is this really the right weakness? Because it doesn't feel like it's doing shit. What the hell is going on with like the gravity in that room? Like I was getting pulled down to the bottom of the floor every time I tried to fight him. I'm not surprised that I lost, but still. Ugh. Let me check that one more time on my weakness thing. I'm using the right weapon. I guess he doesn't really take a lot from his, like, weakness, which is really bizarre to me that he's losing, like, next to no health. Not a big deal. It sucks I have to restart it. This is part of why I'm not a big fan of this game. It's not like it's terrible, but those guys just get in the way of the pacing, and also on top of that, like, they're kind of annoying to fight and a lot more difficult than some of the other enemies in this, and they feel like a giant hassle more than an actual challenge. Not a big fan of that kind of setup for difficulty in a game. So fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck off, game. I have to really be careful trying to get more health, it looks like. Seriously? How many times am I gonna fucking fall down? Not a great start. Like it's terrible, but this fucking boss that got in the way, that bite fella, ugh. I'm not sure how I feel about like that concept. The whole, it's not bad to have like scripted boss fights in a game. In fact, it can be kind of neat depending on how it's pulled off, but here it just feels obnoxious having some enemy come out not only and challenge you, but like you need to have like a good weakness to get rid of them. And like get rid of them permanently so you don't have to deal with them later in the game. Otherwise, they're even bigger of a thorn in your side. But they break up the pacing of this game really badly and make it not as fun to play, in my opinion. Just me, though. I don't know how many people agree with me and disagree. I just don't think this setup's really great. Alright, let's go back down. Try to avoid too much bullshit happening this time. Really, game? I guess I'm gonna be farming health for a little bit here. Not bad. Get quite a bit if I keep doing this over time. Keep respawning the same enemies. Annoying, though. Not fun gameplay. Okay, cool. A little bit further down. This is why I don't like sub-tanks, this stuff. I can't say that this is interesting here because it really just isn't. It's just me fucking going back and forth to respawn the same enemies over and over again so I can get some extra health to survive the level with. It seems like it's just annoying. I'd rather have that full heal available to me when I need it. I like the way how, what was it, Mega Man 7, Mega Man 6? I think it's 7. Like, there's like an item shop that you could go to in the game, and you could get like extra stuff that you could utilize, like E-tanks, a special type of tank that would like give you extra like weapon, or give you some more weapon energy and some more health at the same time. Those kind of things, those were good. Really wish that was in Mega Man X instead of the system we got. The biggest upside to the sub-tanks is they're always there. That's like the only upside, in my opinion. I think I'm just gonna move along, so this will take me so much longer if I keep filling it. Not like I want to leave it unfilled, but I feel like I'm wasting my time to sit here and keep doing that over and over. See if we can get another charge shot. Honestly, this game has overkill with the bosses. I hate to say it. Like, sometimes the bosses are like the best part of Mega Man, but in this game, goddamn, do you have to do a lot of them, and they're very, very constant. It's like the game wants you to do nothing but fight bosses at some point. Not good. Okay, I'm healing. I don't even give a shit anymore. I don't want to fucking repeat this room. Hope I can make it work with what I had. It's annoying how these little bomb things fucking don't even fucking die after like a fully charged shot usually. It has to be fucking really perfectly timed. That pisses me off. Like, oh, you play really well, but you still get hit? Too bad, you're gonna fucking die now. Oh my god, that was a waste of health and everything too, that sucked. My throat, ugh. I'm sorry if I am a mess right now and I'm not playing the best. Ugh. Got off to a decent start and then feels like things just kind of degraded a little bit from there. Whatever though. Say, do those go away? They're staying around pretty long, and oh boy, this again. Hang on a second, I'm thinking on something like really quickly. Let me see what the... I didn't never think to check on like a good energy farming level. That would have probably saved me a little bit of time. So if you use a certain weapon, you get some, apparently. I don't know. Apparently I can use like one weapon to keep farming health. I'm going to try that. Apparently the level I'm playing right now is actually good for that. I've never really thought of trying that, actually. Seems to work. Maybe not the absolute best farming method possible, but it does give me health, honestly. It's good. Too bad there's like a billion enemies sitting around me that are making things awkward. I wonder if that thing could drop a, like, pickup of its own when I broke it. Apparently the answer is no. Good to know for future reference. Only I could get a fucking better farm spot, though. What about this? seems like that could work, yeah. That's actually not too bad. It uppercuts them out of the sky. Better than using my other stuff, seems like. At least I think. Only give me weapon energy, though. Yeah, that's not helping much. Oh my god, I cannot deal with this today. I feel like my fucking health being so low all the time and my fucking refills not coming up when I need them for the sub-tanks. Hey Cease, welcome to the stream, good to see you. You haven't missed out on a whole lot. I'm trying to get some more health right now to keep moving in the game. I guess I'm like 5 of the Mavericks in right now, so I'm trying to get a little bit of progress. Haven't made it like super far yet because the game is making things a little bit of a pain in the ass right now. Your internet's acting up. That's lame. I know exactly how that feels though. It's been a rough day for me. Nose problems, like a big one. I've been having allergies all over again and it feels so fucking awful. Ugh. It really does kill them quickly, but this is useless as a strategy. How's your guys' weekend been so far? Good? Bad? Mine's been very plain, not really anything of note to talk about. I wish I could say otherwise, I just haven't really done much. I've been really just sitting around doing whatever. I even put the one game I was playing in my spare time on hold so I could play it a little bit later. Oh yeah, come to think of it, I've got another thing I'm going to be doing that I'm kind of excited about for Mario 35th anniversary, like really soon, like another playthrough. I wasn't sure I was going to actually play it, but there's a little ROM hack I've been wanting to check out for some time, and I'm going to look into that like very, very soon. It's called Super Mario Star Road, older ROM hack, really, really good. I think the guy's name who made it is like a really big hacker known as like Skellux, who worked with like Mario games. Like he's really well versed on like a lot of 3D Mario stuff. Not the big one who makes like all the ROM hacks for Mario 64, but he's really knowledgeable. It's really cool to check out like all these custom things when I get the time to. I haven't done like a lot of fan-made things on stream, I don't think, like ROM hacks before, have I? Like most of the games I've played have been me doing specifically official games. Like I did Pikmin 251 is like one of the first fan-made things I did. I did some Mega Man Baker a long time ago, but I haven't done like much that's not official. I'm trying to think, there's actually, I'd like to do a section dedicated to doing like fan games at some point in the future, like have it set up for a fan game or something like once every week. That'd be not the easiest to set up. Hold on a second, just trying to be careful here. This is really taking its sweet time for me getting anything. I'm not getting like any return health. It's just giving me nothing over and over again. I need health to fucking keep going through the level because of what I'm about to be facing later. Jesus, this one's only hard because of the boss problem I've got right now. I'm trying to think what I want to mention. There's a few things I want to talk about. Here's a fun topic, I guess. Well, I'll talk about it in a second. I see another chat message I can read really quickly, and then we can discuss what I was going to bring up. This health over here, how am I even doing? Like, I haven't got any sub-tank health in so long, goddamn. It's not good. But yeah, I was going to talk about, like, bootleg games in a moment. It's where your brother destroyed the majority of your Switch game cases. That sucks. I can relate to, like, having problems with either family or siblings sometimes destroying stuff. Not very often. I don't think I ever saw my older brother destroy like much of anything, but I had like some cousins when I was younger that would get into my shit and did not take very good care of like my games. They're still like cousins I like to hang out with every now and then, but they lost one of my DS cartridges like a long time ago. I think I told the story of how I lost my Heart Gold Soul Silver cartridge because of one of these cousins not like putting it back when they were done, and it devastated me because that was one of my favorite Pokemon games. That was hell of a rough experience. I don't think I've had too many like game cases or games get destroyed. I can say that I know though that you need to be careful if you have like a dog, because dogs will tear up all sorts of shit unless you stop them. Dogs are really bad about chewing whatever. I forget if it was on the Switch subreddit or what, but I remember like one day when I was looking at some like picture somebody posted, and like somebody mentioned like their dog destroying their Switch dock. Like they had their Switch stuff and like some other stuff like sitting out, and their dog had like chewed up their Switch dock really badly, and there were like teeth marks all over it. It looked like it was like they took out by some wild animal and just ripping chunks out of it, and it's like I think they had a picture of their dog, and the dog just had this like stupid innocent looking face on it like, oh no, I didn't do this, it wasn't me. It's like, I love dogs as much as the next guy, but like, god do I get annoyed when I see a dog where it's like you see them do something, you know it's them, and they get this dumb grin on their face, and they're like trying to pretend like they're innocent so that their master will get them off the hook. It's like, you know you've been a very bad dog, and you're trying to shrug off your behavior and try to get your master to just forget everything that happened when you fucking wrecked all their shit. No, you should be punished for being a bad dog. Ugh. I'm gonna be really worried about my stuff when I get a puppy, actually. I don't know when I'm gonna get one. I want to buy a puppy, like, in the near future, because I've been thinking about that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to ever raise a cat easily without anybody's help, even though I wish my experiences the previous cats I had gone better. But as far as puppies go, I've always grown up with dogs, and I'm pretty sure I could probably handle the responsibility of a dog, so I think I'm gonna buy a dog, like, either this year, a little bit later in the year, or next year. I'm still deciding on, like, specifics, though. Oops, shit, I gotta be careful. There's a lot of fucking damage that I can get hit by. I just want to fill this one sub-tank at the very least up all the way, and it's taking fucking way too long to fill. Speaking of dogs, well, actually, I was going to talk about like some different subjects on that same matter. We can talk about it for a while, but here's something. This is not what I was going to initially talk about. That like, what are your guys' favorite dog breeds? Assuming you like dogs, I think a lot of people in my chat here are like either pet owners, or they have a dog or something along those lines. I'm not sure about my favorite. I've grown up around a lot of different dog types. My parents use them for like farm work sometimes. You have a dog but it has no interest in games? But that's not surprising. Dogs just care about what's going on around them, and they're immediately getting attention. I don't really worry too much whether or not my dog cares about what I'm doing in the game. I've seen dogs, like my last dog would stay by me all the time and want me to hold her. She was a sweet dog, and she'd watch me play games, I think, some, so that was kind of nice having my dog there beside me. Still miss my dog. Grew up with a lot of, like, dogs, like I said. I've seen so many different species, and I think we had, like, 2 or 3 wiener dogs over time, and they're pretty good dogs, actually. I've thought about maybe getting one, actually, even though I wasn't going to pick one up, because I grew up with like at least 2 of them, and I feel like I'd probably get along with one. They seem like pretty sweet dogs sometimes. Like some of them are very bad about their attitude, but most of them are really good behaviored. Like first one we had, I won't say she was bad, but she was kind of mean. She would bite over the smallest shit and get in your face, so yeah, if you got too close and got her upset, she would bite you. She was usually friendly, but she was not the best dog in the world. She would fight over stupid shit, and it was very painful when that happened. My other wiener dog I got, bless that dog, she was the sweetest dog. She was so loving, really liked people. She was like always by my side. She wanted me to hold her. They wanted me to baby her, and she played all the time and liked to go outside and do stuff a lot. She was a really special dog to me. She was pretty much my best friend in terms of dogs. I bonded with that dog more than any other dog I've owned. I know they say not to pick favorites of like dogs, or especially when you're a parent and you have kids, but like it was hard for me to not have that dog as my favorite. She was such a great dog. She was really sweet. Probably the best dog I could have asked for. She loved me a lot, and I loved that dog quite a bit. She was really good to me, and I was really good to her too. I think part of it probably like stems from me bonding with her when she was younger. I can talk about that in just a little bit. Hey, Golden Shepherd makes a Golden Retriever and German Shepherd. That sounds pretty cool. I've never seen that breed, but I'm about to look that crossbreed up. There's a lot of neat-looking crossbreed dogs, so I might actually get a crossbred dog. The only problem with crossbreeds are they're not always the most easy to afford. Sometimes they can cost a pretty penny to buy one, even though they're like, I've seen a lot of like weird elitism around dog owners actually, where people are like, oh, your dog's a mutt, well, your dog's less valuable than mine. And that's something I think it's more of a thing that was a problem in the past, but I feel like I still see that every now and then, and it's like, could you be any more of a shitty person to fucking like hate a dog for simply not being born purebred? Like, the dog has literally no control over that, and it's just trying to be like a friendly, loving dog, and probably wants like a company and a family. It just wants people to treat it right, and people step all over them and treat them like crap because they're not a purebred. That's just awful. I don't know when that became like a thing people complained about it, but I remember like that being a thing even back in the day, like in the 90s. For a while, I was born in 92, but like I remember movies talking about mutts and saying they were like bad dogs. I don't know, this just comes off as weird to me. Bit of a rant, so I apologize if I'm talking a little too much. Just thought I would want to discuss that a little bit. Also, this is where I was expecting I'd get stuck at against this fucking boss. This one is annoying. It's not even one of the fucking Mavericks I'm supposed to fight. Really goddamn annoying to fight him. He's named, I think, Bite. I think the one I fought yesterday was Bit. This one's got more health, and yeah, I think his weakness isn't even really doing much damage to him, actually, so this is gonna be a fucking fun ride, trying to slowly get through this level and past that boss, because that's like the one thing that's holding me back from just like running through this and getting done. Let me see. Somebody mentioned I could farm health like this, so let me see. Is this gonna work? Nope. What if I do the frosting people were talking about and see if that helps any? That doesn't seem to do much, though. Might just be me. If I could just kill more and get more health back, that'd be great. Thanks, game. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how you have to get more health in this. It's just not very easy to get your sub-tanks refilled. I have to figure out what I'm gonna get for a dog. Also, yeah, I'll show you guys with, like, puppy when I pick one up. I'll post a picture of it. I haven't posted, like, more than one picture of that cat I had, because after that, things started to get really rocky and didn't work out, and I felt like I might as well not post a picture when I'm starting to worry things didn't work out, and they unfortunately didn't. I feel like I probably screwed up a lot. I need to, like, work on being calm around cats to make sure I can handle them well if I ever want to have another chance at raising a cat, and I don't think I ever will, to be honest. I don't want to risk doing something stupid and hurting a cat over me not being careful with my emotions because I got scratched or something. I try to be nice to animals, and I don't want to hurt an animal. Ugh. I still feel bad about what I And how the first time I had like a cat wimp, that was not great. Okay, I think we got like 1.5 sub-tanks, so that's actually much better than it was before. We got quite a bit more to work with. Whew. Trying to think here. What do you guys like? Like, we talked about dogs. I still wanted to talk about it a little more. I like dogs a lot, obviously, since I had like a point to discuss them. Like, what are your guys' favorite activities to do with your dogs, actually? I like walking dogs, but I'm not really tapped to get out very much, and I don't know if I could walk around, like, the apartments I live in very easily with the dog. But I do enjoy, like, spending quality time with them, and I like playing with them. I know with my last dog, there was, like, a thing where we just mess around and chase my dog a little bit around the room, and she'd run around and bark, and we just had fun messing around. You just sit there running and barking. It was a really silly, really fun play activity. Let me see. They said Forza Horizon 3 is on sale. That's nice. I'm gonna have to check on the like Windows stuff and check on that, and maybe I'll consider it. I don't know. Right now, if it was like even for a stream game, it's not guaranteed it'd be picked up, because I have a lot that I'm gonna be streaming. Excuse me. I need to beat Pikmin 251, then we got that Mario ROM hack I want to start on, and then after that, I'm not really sure, but I have a feeling I'm going to play like every game in the Mario 3 All-Stars pack. Maybe not immediately, it'll probably be over time, but I want to play them all. Yeah, dogs are fun. You guys think it's mean when you're like playing with the dog and you like have a tennis ball or whatever, you're like throwing something for them to go get, and like you take the ball and then like fake toss it and trick the dog into like running after it, that actually you realizing you didn't toss the ball? I don't think that's mean, but I do that a lot with dogs. I find it really funny. I feel like the dogs are fine with it and they don't mind, and I just find it really funny when they end up like running after something you toss supposedly, and you just leave the ball in your hand and like pretend to throw it. It's really cute and funny to watch when that happens. That's like one of the funner playtime activities to do with the dog. I think most dogs probably like enjoy just messing around like that, though. Oh man, dogs are just wonderful animals. I could talk about them for some time. I genuinely love dogs. Great animals. Definitely, like, in my opinion, the best house pet. They're just so friendly, so nice to people, and they always want to play. They always want to be by your side. They are probably the most loyal pet you could ever ask for. Goddamn, they are great. I've been thinking about, like, other pets that I could pick up if I didn't want to get a dog, and I'm not sure if there's anything I'd want to get. Like, I'd talk about dogs a bit. I had a little more I want to talk about, but it's not same relation to dogs. I'll wait a little bit before I say any more on it, but I looked into a few other things, like checking on like supposed pets you can get. I know goldfish are an option. I don't think I would want to get a goldfish, though. Goldfish seem like they're really like minimal effort. You don't get to really interact with goldfish very much. They're kind of a dead pet that doesn't really do much for at least for most people. I'd say like having that physical interaction with the animal more than just feeding it's something people like. Mind the Horizon 4 and for them to store it to the sale. That's interesting. I'm not surprised. Reminds me of the shady practices that like people employ for like new game releases. Like I think EA takes down like each version of their sports games. They release new shit, which is annoying. They basically just re-release like the same old game once every year, and people eat it up. I don't see people talking about EA's stuff as much though when it comes to like sport games. I remember back in the day people would really talk about like Madden and FIFA like all the fucking time, and now it's kind of not got the same amount of attention that it did back in the past. I never really saw the appeal in them. I guess it's just meant to be a fun sport title, but I feel like those are probably some of the more boring game releases to play. Sport games never scratch any itch for me. It's just not fun to me. Unless it's like a Mario sports game, those are usually really good. EA is not a great company to begin with, though. So, I mean, no surprise their lazy games are terrible. Hey Zachary, welcome to stream. Good to see you, man. Glad you can make it. We're playing some Mega Man X3. Been trying to, like, slowly make some progress in this game. Not gotten a huge amount in the game, but we're slowly going through this. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal myself, even though I don't really want to, because this fucker's going to kill me, like, right away if I don't. Let me check my thing again. I think he's weak to the tornado thing, and I was using the, like, the frost shield on him, so let's see, tornado thing. Yeah, I was using 2 of them, so there's like 2 listed weaknesses, so we'll do this one. Alright, I'm gonna shut up for right now, because there's a lot of fucking danger involved in this boss fight. Oh my god, how the fuck do I dodge that shit? Of course he fucking kills me. I got, like, nowhere in terms of fucking fighting him, and I tried to put in, like, my all to not fucking get obliterated, but I'm not sure what I was supposed to do to get out of the way of his fucking crazy attacks. I think I have to have some plan to fucking wipe out that thing he puts on the floor before he can hit me. Or on the floor, on the wall, that thing he's using to stick to the wall to grab me. God knows he's fucking whopping the fucking floor with me every time I go in that room. And this is with me having both his weaknesses too, like this boss is fucking crazy strong. I'm gonna have to farm some more health, whether it be on this level or another level. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pass him without fucking health farming. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not great at this though, so I'm getting beaten up a bit. Yeah, I'll just try again. I'm not gonna... I guess I'll use my... I was gonna say I wasn't gonna use my sub-tank, but I guess I'll use it anyway, because if I can't win, then what good is this going to do? So I might as well use what I've got to try and beat him. That is a fucking hard to dodge attack, like Jesus. I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking deal with this. He's so quick. Hold on a second. Trying to get back to the game. I'm probably not going to be talking a lot during this boss fight. Like I said, I didn't mean to do that. How the fuck? How do you fucking stop this motherfucker? He just keeps fucking tossing shit at you. Ooh, I might be able to do it. I'm not really doing great on health, but I am kind of beating him a little more now. I'm gonna shut the fuck up right now. I don't need to be talking during this fight. This is a fucking rough boss fight. Oh my god, I got really close and this motherfucker just completely fucking knocked the shit out of me every time I tried to. Okay. I would probably be, like, already done with this level if that boss was not literally just standing in my way as a roadblock right now, but I'm gonna have to go to another level and get some health back so I can fight him. Otherwise, this is, like, totally impossible. Do I want to go back in another level really quick to get a health upgrade? Not really. I think I can do it without the health. Let's just go to this level and farm some health. Ryzen 3 DLC, so you can use it on Series X. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Xbox stuff, so I don't know, like, how they're handling things. Apparently the new Xbox is going to have, like, not really any games that are, like, made specifically for it, and they're still supporting Xbox One with, like, newer games. At least it sounds like it. Like, they're doing PC, Xbox One, and Series X, so that's interesting how their approach to their new console is keep the old one relevant and make their games with, like, all these platforms in mind. I guess that kind of fits Microsoft trying to serve like multiple audiences with their platform. They've got a very, very interesting approach to how they're handling their games, I've got to say, like, compared to every other company. Well, that's good. I think this actually does work the way I was hoping, where I can use this to farm health, actually. That's good. Alright, Zachary, it's fine. I'll still be here for a while. Just take care of whatever you need to. I'll be busy doing this stuff. Oh boy, the only problem with this is it seems like I'm gonna have to go up in the air and, like, respawn the enemies every time I want more health. Yeah, I'm gonna do it every single time, which is not going to be fun. Whatever, though, I'm not giving up on this. I need, like, at least 2 full sub-tanks, I think. It'd be a little less painful if I could, like, start in the middle of the level like they did with, like, later games in this. Like, I could have gone back to that boss fight I was on so that I'd have to refight all the mini-bosses and shit, but no, that's not an option. You gotta fucking redo the whole goddamn level if you fuck up here, which is really annoying, actually. So, fuck, this isn't really helping a lot, because this fucking thing keeps getting me hit every time I try to dodge shit. At least I'm getting a lot of health drops, though. Hold on, I'm just thinking right now. Where was I? I got distracted. Oh yeah, I was talking about dog stuff, and I was going to talk about another thing related to dogs. How many of you guys played, like, Nintendogs back in the day on DS or 3DS? I'm just curious to hear how many people here have, like, heard of it or played it. I played it back in the day. I remember I forget which version. I think it was, like, the Golden Retriever version or something. I don't remember, and I remember having a lot of fun with it. Not exciting like owning a real pet, but it was a really interesting game. Go in, play with a little virtual puppy, and then you can kind of just do whatever and mess around with it and interact and have a pretty good time just messing around. Take it for a walk, you could play with it, clean up the toys. Like, there was a lot of neat stuff in Nintendogs. I kind of want to see a modern take on the series and see what they would do with, like, a Switch version. I bet if they did a new version, it'd be mobile, though. Okay, that gave me quite a lot. I'll do one more thing on this level and then get some more health and go to the next level. Didn't have a 3DS in the... Yeah, I can... A 3DS or DS in the day, yeah, I can understand that. Not everybody got into Nintendo, like, early on. They put out a lot of good games for all their systems, though. They did some fun stuff, to be honest. DS was maybe one of their best consoles, too, just due to the sheer amount of good games on it. Even the third-party offerings on the DS were pretty fun. Not exactly a shock that it's, like, in the top 3 best-selling systems of all time. At least I think it was. I'm pretty sure it's in the top 3. I know that PS4 got, like, kind of high up in best-selling consoles, like, recently. I don't know where it stands right now. Also, that's not what I was trying to do. God damn it. Whatever, though. That'll work. Get some more health back. Go over here and get more health. There we are. Honestly, I've thought about doing, like, a stream where I do, like, compilation of, like, a bunch of games from different platforms, or, like, games from one system that I haven't played in a long time. Best of kind of stream where I play just whatever. Wouldn't mind doing that, actually. That might be fun to mess around with. Play, like, some DS or GameCube games or something and just relax and talk about different games. Console you had back in the day was PS2. Well, at least you had a good one. I've heard PlayStations, or, like, some of them ends are really fun. Like, a lot of the Sony exclusives are really neat, so that's one system I never really got, was anything PlayStation related, but I always thought that Sony had, like, pretty good games on their system. Never got around to buying more than Nintendo stuff, though. I kind of wish I'd got, like, a Sega system, because Sega had some cool stuff back in the day, but I think most of their Dreamcast or Genesis stuff or whatever is, like, available on more modern systems now, so not really any need to think about trying to play it, and there's a lot of options available still. Okay, yeah, let's get out of this area finally. Crazy to think back in the day, like, Nintendo and Sega were, like, really cutthroat with each other and, like, competing, like, who had the best console, basically trying to kill one another over or getting more sales nowadays, and you look at them, the two of them are, like, really close business partners, and you see Sega and Nintendo having, like, a lot of, like, friendly chatting going on. Like, their relationship was so different back in the day. See, losing your friends. And you're an Xbox fan? That's fair. It's like there's a lot of reasons to own any console. Good games on all of them, although I still stand by my stance of, like, I buy for exclusives rather than just, like, games. Although buying an Xbox or PlayStation for the sake of getting third-party games isn't a bad idea. In fact, I'd say getting an Xbox for third-party might even be, like, one of the best choices, because there's, like, a lot of stuff, even excluding, like, Microsoft's own offerings they put up on their consoles. Like, there's a lot there. If I was gonna get, like, one of the consoles that's out right now, I'd probably invest in, like, a PlayStation 4, though. Like, PlayStation 4 has not only really good support on, like, the games that are out by Sony, but also there's, like, a lot of third-party stuff on PlayStation 4 as well, so there's no, like, limit to how much fun stuff you can find on it. Kind of weird to hear, like, in the PlayStation 5, like, headlines that Sony's only going to make it, like, limited backwards compatibility so that it can only play, like, PlayStation 4 games and not PlayStation 3 through, or PlayStation 1 through 3, which is really weird to me, because apparently PlayStation 4 supports, like, everything else. Same with PlayStation 3 supporting, like, everything before it. Like, I don't get why they would get rid of, like, a really good system for playing backwards compatibility on their systems all of a sudden. Maybe they're planning to save it for another model of PS5, though. I hope the PS5 doesn't end up costing too much money. I honestly would like to invest in one, but if it's going to be ridiculously pricey, it's like, no thank you. I'll just wait until an inevitable price drop, or maybe not price drop, but, like, wait until I can get it easier refurbished or whatever. I'd rather not spend, like, a good chunk of money, like $500, trying to get a PlayStation 5. There's a lot of good stuff that I missed out on from PS4, or even still, that I'd like to play on it, but that doesn't really justify buying it right away. Not in my opinion, at least. Okay, good. I wasn't certain if I was going to get rid of this fucking boss, whether or not I was able to take care of it in a timely manner. I was getting my ass kicked. Huge Forza fan, you'll check out Halo Infinite when it comes out. Excuse me, my throat. Yeah, I've never played a Halo game, and I'm not usually one to play, like, a lot of racing games. I like them, or not even racing, just car games in general. I don't play, like, super often, so can't comment on Forza. I think there's more Halo stuff available now, so I might actually stream some of that, like, in the somewhat near future when my schedule's looking a little more empty and I've got more time to check out new stuff, because there's a lot of, like, Halo games that have been put up on Steam now, so it's a lot easier to jump in the series than it was before, since I can get them really easy on PC now. I use my Steam for, like, a lot of stuff. Like, I play a lot of PC games, and so yeah, me getting it on that would make a lot of sense. For anything third party, that's usually my go-to, is just play on PC. Oop, oh, whatever. You should go down, thank you. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I need to get to that boss and try to have as much health as I can, and it looks like that's not gonna be a problem. Good. Let me double check the weakness before I go in here. I don't feel like I want to check it over and over, but I want to make sure I'm not getting fucking destroyed here. Hang on a second. Yeah, he's got what I thought he did as a weakness, just making sure I didn't potentially mix the weaknesses up for the bosses, like the optional bosses, or they're not really optional. Bit and Bite literally force you to fight them, so optional isn't the best wording. I'm not sure what the right way to, like, call these guys would be. I guess they're more, like, story-based bosses than the rest of the bosses, maybe, like, because they show up at, like, intervals during the story, depending on, like, how far you've made it. Really, the weird annoying concept that I'm not... Really? Are you serious that he just fucking took the remaining health I had and fucking just one-shotted me right there? I would have probably killed him if he hadn't fucking... and took out all of my health right there, because I have like 3 sub-tanks ready to fight him now. And then he fucking just completely obliterates me. Lovely. Whatever, though. I have to play Halo sometime. You mentioned I need to check it out, too. Like, I've never played a Halo game. I'm not afraid to admit that I definitely played, like, nothing but Nintendo mostly back in the day, and most of my games in that time period were just a bunch of Wii games that came out at that point. So there were a lot of good ones. Still don't feel like I've got the fondest memories of the Wii, though. Just not as amazing good games on Wii as compared to, like, other Nintendo platforms. On the bright side, though, speaking of Wii, I am totally looking forward to Mario Galaxy coming out on, like, the Mario 3D All-Stars. That's gonna be fun to play again. Be back in 20. Alright, I'll probably have a little more progress by that point, hopefully. If not, that's gonna be not fun, to say the least, if that's the case. I think I can handle this now. Second, I'm not fucking dying right now, goddammit. I'm gonna fucking stay alive through this fight, no matter what. I don't care. I want this fucking garbage boss to be out of my fucking way. Of course, he fucking does like 1 billion damage if you get too close to him, though. It's annoying to fight, honestly. Okay, is he fucking gone? I think he blows up and die here. Thank God, because he was fucking irritating. No, how can this great power... Wait, did I read that right? How can this great power can be generated from the... What? Did they mistranslate this? This doesn't read right. Whatever. Made from within such an ancient machine? Well done, X. The victory is yours. I don't think it's meant to be a personality quirk or anything, because when I read his dialogue before, it didn't read weirdly like it was a bunch of gibberish. That was fucking weird. Like, his speech was really strange there. Whatever. Thank God, though. Now I don't have to fucking deal with him again. Hang on a second, actually. Did I do the right thing to get rid of him permanently? I don't remember, actually. I need to read this one more time. Sorry if this is taking a little bit of time out of my, like, actual playing. I just want to make sure he's actually gone. I guess so. I can't tell if it's got to be, like, a specific weapon or just either of the weakness weapons. Excuse me. There we go. They took care of that problem, though. Now that that's over with, like, that's a major fucking hassle in the last levels that's gone, as well as like a boss fight that's just annoying to put up with, and not having to deal with these two later in the game is going to make my life way easier. I'm grateful. Ugh. I don't know, this fucking design in this game can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Heart tank, fuck yeah, there we go. Get some extra health here. Hi there, Gracie Nichols, welcome to stream. Just playing some Mega Man X3. Slowly making progress through it, not really gotten super far. This game has some rough difficulty, though. Okay, right, which one is it again? I think I need the spinning blade, I'm not sure. Or maybe, yeah, that's it, the spinning blade. Annoying. The accuracy is not the best either, it fucking goes wherever the fuck it wants to. Whatever, though. I think this guy starts fucking charge attacking you once you get, like, far enough in the boss fight. Oh boy. That's gonna be annoying to try and avoid. I'm gonna heal myself. I really don't want to repeat this fight. Don't really care. If I have to waste my sub-tanks. I think I remember your name from another stream. I'm not certain which one. I think it was the shiny hunt I was thinking Pokemon or something. It's been a while since I've seen you in my chat room. Welcome nonetheless, though. Just playing this, trying to get through this, because I've been meaning to stream it anyway. There we go, that was better than most of the other ones I fought, so I didn't have to fucking struggle with it. Having that heart container thing in that sub-tank made that a lot easier. I think we're in the clear for most of these levels. I gotta check on Vile now, though. That's our other obstacle. I want to take out all the annoying bosses that can show up, like, early on, rather than fighting them in the final stages. I'd rather cruise through the Sigma stages than have to deal with them and make them harder than necessary. Let's see. So I got both his weapons I need to defeat Vile, and according to this, there's, let's see, it's in what stages again? I'm not seeing where. Oh wait, Blizzard Buffalo, Catfish, Crawfish. I think the one that I stumbled onto was the Crawfish first, and that was an easy one to locate. So, yeah, I'll take a chance and go here. I'm not holding any more not holding any more sub-tanks, but I have a feeling if I just play the level normally, I can get some health back to fight him. Correct? I'm not surprised. I thought I remembered your name. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you there. I always enjoy chatting with people when they're in the stream. It's always nice to see a familiar face while I'm playing games. I don't feel like I have a lot of people who end up watching my streams overall either, which is sometimes a very lonely experience. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes it doesn't really bother me. I don't know if I do the best of my commentary, and on top of that, like, I don't think it's many people who watch me care about single-player games, which is just kind of sad, the fact that a lot of people around here don't really, they like want to watch anything single-player and only give a shit if it's multiplayer or something where they can do like level submission and Mario Maker. Like, I still appreciate people dropping by, but it doesn't feel great to see people only drop by for like one type of stream and nothing else. Oh no, you didn't offend me. I know I'm not that popular. I barely get like that many people in my chat room. I only get like 2 to 3 or maybe 3 to 4 people on my chat like at a time regularly, so I'm used to it being fairly empty. Some days there's just like only one person or nobody, and those are really lonely days, but it's whatever. You get used to it at some points. I'm only really gonna get more of an audience and get more people to watch if I keep streaming and don't let it bother me, so might as well not even acknowledge it too much and just keep playing. Probably mention it more than I'd like to, though, because I am a little conscious of it. Right. Well, here we go. This is going to be either me getting completely annihilated or me getting a really easy win. There's not really much in between in this one because I don't have any sub-tanks, and I don't recall if Vile here is like actually hard to beat or not. I'm pretty sure he's usually pretty easy, but it's been a long time since I fought him in really any of the Mega Man games, be it this one or another one. Also, fuck, there's like junk falling out of the sky that I have to watch out for. That's gonna be fun. Fucking dodge trash falling at me. Oh my god, I kind of felt like that was gonna happen, but I wanted that extra health for my sub-tank. Yay, debris is literally everywhere. Oh wait, what am I doing? I could be turning on Triad Thunder and probably destroy it. There we go, yeah, that's much easier if I just do that. I completely forgot that I could make a shield around me. There we go. Do I need to refill anything? Let's see, I think I need the Ray Splash or the Spinning Blade, I think, and I've got both those full, so we should be good. Wait, yeah, okay, just making sure I got my stuff checked. I had to make sure I was ready to jump in this boss door before I headed on. Of her Sword and Shield or Let's Go. I'm more of a Let's Go in person myself. I'm not big on Pokemon as a whole, but I also prefer Let's Go just because it feels like a really good, faithful remake, and it's got some really fun features in it. You can tell there's a lot of work put into it. Hey, you're trapped, X. Vile, Zero and I destroyed you years ago. This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. Until then, I'll try and keep you busy. Yeah, screw you too. Fucking talk about being obsessed with getting revenge because the guy keeps coming back to life just to try and murder Zero and X. Like, could you really be so pitiful that you hold a grudge over something that's entirely your fault for like 10 years, dude? Like, in every X game he comes back, it's literally the same slok about him wanting revenge. Dude needs to learn to move on with his life. He only gets resurrected to try and kill again. Honestly, pathetic as a villain. If you can even call him a villain, since he never takes on that big of a role in the games. Hold on a second. Before I say anything else, I'm trying to make sure I don't get hurt too much and killed by this guy, because this Vile boss has a lot of health. I'm gonna need my focus even more than the last one, because I don't have a lot of heals. Okay, I need Spinning Blade. Is it? Let me see. I need to check my weakness thing one more time. Yeah, Spinning Blade. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I need to make sure I don't die here. If I don't win this attempt, though, this could get ugly. I wasted a lot of energy on the carrier, too. Fuck, I kind of expected I would die on this. God damn it. I'm gonna need more health. I can't really beat him unless I have, like, a full sub-tank or more health or something. Right now, I'm gonna need to get more. Good thing the level gives me, like, a lot of farming ability, though, that I can use, and I can just keep doing this to get my health back up. Yeah, that'll be really helpful. Almost forgot about that, thinking I need to go back to another level. That would have been miserable to have to leave the level just to fight this guy again. Not there yet, almost. Heard about Paladins? I know what that is. I think it's like a multiplayer game that's kind of similar to Overwatch. I've never really played it. I've heard about it. I know what it is. I thought about looking into it, but I never really checked into it very much. Unless you're talking about another thing, because I think I remember hearing about some sort of Pokemon clone called Paladin, so if you're talking about something like that, I'm not really sure I know all the details, but I recall hearing about something like that. All the Pokemon clones are, like, really interesting to talk about. They're not stellar, amazing games, but a lot of them are pretty neat. It's, like, really incredible to, like, look at Temtem and see how much that's blown up from, like, popularity and people wanting, like, a competitor to Pokemon to make Game Freak actually work a little harder on the games. I don't think it's got much popularity anymore, though. I think Temtem kind of died down in, like, its popularity after they started making a bunch of changes to the game. Let's see. I need to get some more weapon energy, too, and I haven't gotten any. Maybe if I swap to this thing, I can get some for my other stuff. Oh, goody. I can get plenty of health, but when it comes to weapon energy, I have literally nothing, and I can't make it give me more. I've been trying to spawn more. Okay, let's try killing it with, like, this again, and then maybe once I'm done, it'll potentially drop more energy. I don't know. Multiplayer, really good. Never played Paladins, like I said, so I can't really comment on it. I probably would consider checking it out sometime. Hey, Melee Kirby, good to see you. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I'm not getting anything but health right now, and I don't have any energy for my other stuff. This is a pickle. Is there any, like, weapon that's preferable to spam to get, like, weapon energy back, or does it just spawn it randomly? Like, I was able to use that ice ability to keep getting more health, but I haven't found anything for weapons yet. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more. I bet I'm going to have to kill myself and come back in the Vile level again to fight him. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this. This game's not giving me anything to work with. That's one thing I kind of wish was changed about the Mega Man series, but I guess it's like an incentive to keep you, like, using your stuff carefully, but I would prefer if you could get your weapon energy back when you died, rather than having to go back and refill it all in order to actually, or shouldn't like die and like game over to get your weapon energy back. I'd rather have it all back so I can try the boss fight again at full capacity. Gonna go for now? Alright. Later then. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate the company. Glad you could drop by my stream, Melee Kirby, though. I was doing this yesterday, and I unfortunately did not get very far because I underestimated how much trouble I would have with this game, to put it lightly. This game has given me some real crap, even just getting by, like, the beginning segment and trying to get by the Blizzard Buffalo boss. Like, that was, like, the first one I was doing because of the way this game is structured. That was really miserable, to say the least. Game at a good time. We're just making some more rounds through the game and making more progress. Hey, C's, welcome back. Good to see you. You came back at, like, right around the time I finished that last boss off, so now I'm going back and taking care of, like, a certain optional boss that could be a thorn in my side later if I don't, so we're just wasting a little bit of time to take care of this while I've got it on my mind. I kind of like that this game gives you this option, even though I don't like these bosses. Like, I love the fact they're like, oh, you want to get rid of these bosses that you can fight later in the game and can make it get a lot harder? Well, sure, go ahead and go to, like, their lair and fight them. Or not really their lair, they just show up and you get a chance to beat them with their weakness and take them out of the picture completely. Because God knows they are fucking irritating in their normal fights, even. Bit and Bite both are awful, and I don't think I've fought, like, the final forms of any of these guys in the last levels, but I would rather not. Okay, I'm gonna start with probably Ray Splasher again. I feel like that's the better of the two weapon choices. I'm not really sure which one benefits me more, but I mean, I'm probably gonna use up all my energy when it comes to playing this. Hi there, welcome to the stream. I'm not doing 100% per se, but I'm going to be getting, like, a lot of the collectibles just by the virtue of making the game a little easier on myself, because I am totally terrible at X3 compared to, like, a lot of the other X games, so we're going to be getting, like, most of the heart tanks and most of the sub-tanks just for the sake of trying to make the game easier to win. Unfortunately, I don't remember most of the item placement and how to get some of the stuff, so I have to, like, either use a guide or use a guide or, like, get a little bit of help off a video or something, because I actually had a site I was using to help me, and the page for, like, the unlockable stuff is, like, completely down. It's been down all day, and I can't use it, so I'm probably gonna have to pull up a YouTube video later to get more of the stuff I'm missing. Also, wow, there's a lot of people checking this out right now. I'm glad, though. Hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. I'll be honest, I am not the best Mega Man player, so this is gonna be a little sloppy, and I'm probably gonna die a lot. I am really bad at Mega Man, usually. Okay, I'm gonna heal again. I could have probably gotten him with just the one, but I don't really want to chance it, and I don't want to waste what I just used earlier, either. There we go. I think this is permanent kill, too. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't think that this is the end, X. I will haven't you? Why is it spelled so weirdly? Did they not spell check these very well? To the day you die. Actually, yeah, the dialogue in some of these bosses is really weirdly written. It's not written, like, perfectly well. It's kind of some English moments with how the text is popping up. Very arbitrary design compared to X and X2. Yeah, it does. Thanks. I mean, I appreciate that. I'm not sure if you're referring to, like, me winning this, but yeah, I appreciate the sentiment either way. I'm going to be doing my best. I'm glad that you guys are fine with me the way I'm playing this, because I was worried I'd have to deal with some people who'd get pissed off over me being terrible at this game, and I'm not really trying to. I know that that's the thing with, like, a lot of older games, specifically, is people get really elitist and like you're not playing the game right, and they go, "Hey, you suck at this game," and they just dislike the video and leave. And I'm glad I haven't built any people with that attitude when I started playing this. Those are some really shitty people to be around. Hope I didn't make a mistake going back for that health and that life, because I only have like 20 seconds left. Move, move! Shit, should I jump it on my own? I could have probably gone faster if I used the electricity to make a shield around me. No, fuck, I didn't make it in time. I shouldn't have gone for the shit there. I got trapped and I fell for a stupid bait. Okay, on the bright side, they don't make me rematch Vile. As long as I don't have to fight him again, that's like a huge, like, a help to me. So shit, what's the fastest way to get rid of these wall things without, like, actually taking time to fight them? Because I'm not sure. I think the thunder might be good for this. Yeah, thunder works out decently. Anything to speed my time up will be incredible here. Come on. Oh, thank God. That is way quicker, too. This kind of reminds me of Metroid a little bit, but not quite as extreme. You have to have some fast reaction time, though. Okay, got out of there. That could have gone a lot worse. Am I free to, like, leave the level when I kill him, or do I have to, like, beat the level? I guess I'll keep moving in the level. I don't think I have to actually win the level, but I'm not sure how the specifics of the Vile fights go, so I'm not actually sure whether or not I should be leaving right now. Also, I'm starting to wish I hadn't done these games out of order, because even though I don't mind, I feel like it would have been better to have this out of the way. I remember finding X8 to be pretty fun. Meanwhile, this has been agony and painful to slowly play through, and it's like the last Mega Man X game I haven't finished. God, has it not been a fun playthrough, though. It's safe and just go to the boss room? Yeah, I'm probably just going to keep going to the boss room just in case. Rather not have to potentially see Vile show up in the last bits of the game over nothing, so yeah, we're going to the end of this level to be safe. On the bright side, I have done like a lot of work for this, and now we're going to be setting up for a really good, like, final 4 stages or so, because I have access to Zero's Saber if I make it that far with that. I have also, like, all the bosses that show up throughout the story are just defeated. I don't have to think about that anymore, and I'm getting like a good chunk of the collectibles, so this will be much smoother from here on out, I'm sure. Right, I think I had to do the drill here, I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't the drill, I just had to, like, shoot at it. The drill will break this, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I should just use my gun, let me see. Yeah, that did the trick, just making sure I break the generator. I'm starting to wonder if, like, maybe this game actually, like, I hate to say it, this might have been, like, around the time the series took a little bit of a nosedive in quality. Like, X1 and X2 are fantastic games. Same with X4, but after X4, I feel like a lot of the Mega Man X games had some really questionable design choices and were not the funnest games to play. Like X5, I felt like I was just angry and frustrated playing it the whole time through. Not a very fun experience. First 4 games were pretty good. This one just... something about this game out of, like, those 4 was not as good as the rest. Okay, who's next again? I think it's the Hornet. I don't remember. Let me see. I need to check the boss order. Actually, who did I beat last? The Tiger? Okay, so it's the Beetle. Just checking to make sure I remember this. After we get done with that, we should go back and collect a bunch of the missing power-ups we have, or we haven't got, so That'll be important to getting far in the game. Excuse me, ugh. What was your favorite game? It's inconsistent? Yeah, I'd kind of agree with that. It's the problem with the series. It did not have the best quality when it came to, like, later games. I hope when they make X9, assuming they actually do, that they end up, like, making it just as high quality as, like, the original first four were. Although, to be honest, actually, like, I'd be down for them to make another pixel game in this art style, like the next Mega Man game. I honestly don't care, like, what they utilize next when it comes to the art style or whatever. I would love to see, like, an HD version of Mega Man 8's art style, though. That'd be pretty neat. I think there's I think I mentioned it earlier, there's, like, a thing from Capcom happening, like, later this month, like, new game reveals, and I think it mentioned Switch stuff, so I'm assuming we'll have some big news to talk about, like, later in September from Capcom. Hopefully more Mega Man news. I would love to see, like, either a collection bringing over, like, the Legends stuff, or them doing, like, another new game. I think we're due, like, another new title. It's been a little while. It's not been, like, I think it's only been, like, 2 years, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it would take too long to get another game ready, and I would assume they could have, like, differing teams for Mega Man X and Zero and all these other series. Like, I would assume if we don't get Mega Man X, we'd probably get, like, another classic title this year. I mean, the possibility of it actually coming out this year might be low since they haven't revealed anything, but the idea of them revealing something soon and then releasing, like, a Mega Man 12 next year doesn't seem, like, out of the question. I'd be down for Mega Man 12, even though not what I'd prefer right now. I don't play Mega Man, like, classic Mega Man on stream very often, it seems like. I want to do those sometime soon, but I'm going to do that marathon I promised, and something tells me at this point, I might, if there's, like, another classic game announced, I'm not going to stream it at launch. I'll probably do an approach of play it whenever I get, like, that marathon going and play it as, like, the last game. That'd be more interesting and more fun. Also, oh boy, I'm going to have to watch my movement really careful, I see. Yeah, I wonder why they left out, like, some of the more noteworthy titles when it came to these collections, actually. Like, Mega Man and Bass is completely missing from both the Legacy collections, and also, on top of that, there's no release of, like, Rockman World 5 on any of these either, and that game's, like, very unique for one of the Game Boy Mega Man games, because it's not like a rehash. It's like, it's actually got newer gameplay with new Robot Master, so re-releasing it makes sense in some capacity. Maybe they're saving it for a proper remake, though. Maybe that's why they don't want to release it again. I'd be down for a Rockman World 5 a remake, probably, honestly. It was fun to play on 3DS. And Bass is a really annoying omission. Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't put it in. It would have been better to have it in the collection, because then they could have had, like, hey, you get 6 games in the first collection and 5 in the next collection. It'd sound better than just 4 of them, but I mean, I guess they're just wanted to leave it numbered, which doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Is there a new game this year? Galaxy and DX. Yeah, I was expecting that might be the case. Oh shit, I didn't read what the weakness was. I think it's the splasher weapon. Let me see. Looking at who my next person I was going to fight. Yeah, that's it. Ray Splasher versus the Gravity Beetle. I don't know if that's actually what's next. I might actually be fighting just a mini-boss, actually, so maybe I shouldn't pull it out yet. I'm surprised they haven't done another X title. I think Mega Man X happened a long time ago, but then again, the series kind of got dormant, so I guess it's not too surprising. Would love to see a continuation, though. X8 has, like, a perfect setup for another game, so yeah, more than happy to see what X9 would be like. Speaking of, like, Mega Man and low-quality Mega Man games, I've got to say, Mega Man X7 is, like, one of the worst Mega Man games, and possibly one of the worst games I've played. Such a really low effort and trashy like game. It's not completely terrible, but it's not very good either. Like, compared to all the other games in the series, it's like, what went wrong with this game? None of it makes any sense. None of it's very good. It's just like it fell apart. The whole game is awful. I'd say possibly the worst X title. See, Mega Man X9 or Mega Man 12 happening in 2021. Yeah, I could see that too. I hope that's what happens next year. Other game, the classic series. Yeah, probably. I hope they continue with X. I don't care if we have to wait a little bit, but if we got like a confirmation saying, yeah, X9's on the way, that'd be nice. Get that and Mega Man 12 eventually. Also, just one more level left, so... Oh boy. After that, we gotta do power-up hunting and look for all the stuff I'm missing. I think I can finish this today, actually. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to handle it all, but I only have like 4 more levels left. I might be able to push enough to beat the whole thing tonight. I didn't want this to be more than one stream. Too bad yesterday ended up being a fucking handful, though. Oh well. Oh, man. Whatever Capcom does next, I hope they have some interesting news. It makes me wonder what they're planning for the series, because seems like they're putting a lot of effort into it, but they're still like really silent about it. And I think I heard the Mega Man movie was like being worked on again. Like apparently they signed another contract. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, because I remember they had like a movie they were going to release and they were working on like a few years back, and then they canceled it. That'd be nice to see like what the result of that is. Although I don't agree with the idea of them making a live-action movie, because it'd probably be really stupid and cheesy and not very good. I mean, it could be good. I wouldn't mind seeing their take on a live-action if they did it right, though. Whenever I think of live-action in Mega Man, the only thing that comes to mind is that fucking bad box art Mega Man from, like, Mega Man 1 through 3 or whatever it was. Maybe I'm getting the games wrong, but there's an infamous old thing that probably not everyone who's watched these streams knows about. Like, back in the day, like, in the NES releases of, like, the first few Mega Man games, for whatever reason, there was this really weird, really strange-looking box art Capcom did for, like, all of their Mega Man releases. It has this really weird look on it, with, like, this really old, like, middle-aged fat guy, like, shooting a gun at, like, these robots instead of, like, a normal-looking screenshot from the game or something to, like, represent the box art. It is the weirdest shit ever for, like, a game cover. I find it hilarious and stupid looking. I think they even made him, like, a big fighter in, like, one of their, like, crossovers they did at one point. I find it really stupid and funny. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's worth looking up for just a good laugh to see how dumb it looks. Bad box art Mega Man is really, really interesting and really funny to look at, actually. I could just imagine them making a Mega Man movie with, like, somebody posing as, like, the bad box art Mega Man for, like, live action. That would be, like, one way I'd be perfectly okay with what they made out of, like, a live action. Would be really stupid, but it'd also be really funny, too. So I wouldn't mind it. Oh, great. What in the fuck is this thing? I don't remember how you're supposed to kill this. It's gonna be an annoying fight, isn't it? I can already tell. Maybe Thunder will get rid of it? Let's see. I'd like to get done since I'm, like, this close to being through all the Robot Masters. Okay, Thunder doesn't work. What about Ice, maybe? Where's my ice again? There it is. Oh shit. Oh shit! I need to get my health up, though. This thing's gonna fucking kill me if I don't. Did that checkpoint. There's no point in being sparing of my health anymore. I know I can get it up for my sub-tanks, like, relatively quickly. Hang on a second. I didn't see what your chat message is. I'm gonna have to check it in a moment when I'm not trying to get rid of this fucking mini-boss. Kinda looks like a snowflake, actually. Weirder how... Think about it that way, how a snowflake would be killing they're killed by ice, excuse me. I'm not sure what this thing's supposed to be, though. Just some weird mesh of polygons. Okay, Frost again. If I can get my thing on the right part. There we go. Okay, finally, that took a little while. Annoying to put up with. Probably going to be more of a pain in the ass than the actual boss will. Bad box art. They're recommended in Street Fighter X Tekken. I didn't actually know about that. I knew about it being in, like, what was it, Marvel vs. Capcom, or that other thing they did. Something that started with, like, a T they made, and that was, like, a game they had him in, I think. I know there were, like, a bunch of Capcom fighters, like Phoenix Wright in that one. Speaking of which, I kind of hope we get an update on, like, Ace Attorney stuff on Switch and, like, this presentation by Capcom. That would be, like, a good surprise, either giving us some more re-releases or giving us, like, another new game in the series. I'd be down for Mega Man, or not Mega Man, but excuse me, for, like, a new Ace Attorney game. It's been a little while since the last one, so seeing a brand new Ace Attorney would be a treat right now, actually. Not like I don't want re-releases, though. There's a lot of stuff that should be put out again, like, I feel like a collection of, say, like, the other games, the like mainline games that haven't got ported would be a good idea from Capcom right now. Port over Mega Man, or not Mega Man, excuse me, port over Ace Attorney 4 through 6, and then maybe if they're feeling generous, give us, like, some other stuff we can look forward to. Okay. Gotta take the armor back, I see. What if I do this? Did I pass by something important? I just kind of went through here without actually checking if I missed anything ahead of me, and wait, why am I even allowed to grab the right armor if there seems to be nothing there? That doesn't make a lot of sense. What is this? I have to use the armor to, like, break the floor here? That's weird. Really weird. Like some of the other DS, 3DS games on the Switch. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. I wish they could put the Edgeworth games, like, both of them on the Switch eShop. Like, the second one never got a release in America. That'd be really good. Also, the great Ace Attorney stuff that everybody talks about being, like, really good. I'd like to have a chance to actually play it officially, and obviously that's more on Capcom to do something about that. I mean, I could play the fan-made ROM hack that has, like, a translation for it, but I'd rather play, like, an official translation. I don't know if Capcom's going to be willing to put out an official translation, though. Certainly would be useful, though, to have one. Having, like, a game... I feel like a collection with, like, a Ace Attorney Investigations and also Apollo Justice would probably be, like, a really good way to, like, sell, like, those three games if they finally wanted to take the plunge to, like, put Ace Attorney Investigations 2 on, and like, or Ace Attorney Investigations 2 on systems with, like, an actual English patch now. That'd be really good to finally have an English version. Release that alongside the first one in Apollo Justice, and then do another collection that has like 5 and 6 on it. Maybe something bonus to, like, give an incentive to buy it. How the fuck am I supposed to get through here? Wait, did I need that mech to punch through the boxes? Or wait, did I have let me see, I need to check my weapons here. Might have something that can break these. Or this great fan-translated hack of 2. Yeah, I've never played it. It looks good, though. I would like to check it out. I might play it eventually. I've thought about, like, when I play Ace Attorney, maybe doing those over the Phoenix Wright games first, because I haven't really played them too much. And the first Investigations game was, like, really fun to play, so I'd probably enjoy the second one, and it'd be a fun blind playthrough on stream, honestly. I still really hope one day we get the I guess that's already said, Daijakutan Saiban, however the fuck it's pronounced, the great Ace Attorney stuff. That'd be good to see in, like, other regions finally. I keep hearing all about how it's, like, a fantastic game, so yeah, I think I'd like to get to experience all the hype for it for myself and see how cool it is, because everybody talks about it like it's an amazing game. Honestly, like, it seems like it'd be a good time to release it now, too. I think the reason they haven't released it is, like, copyright reasons, which is funny considering, like, Ace Attorney is about, like, legal stuff, and the big reason they can't release it is because of a legal reason. Stuff regarding, like, the Sherlock Holmes content in the game, with, like, him being the main detective of the game, and also apparently, like, there's, like, references to stories that aren't public domain, so they're not willing to take the plunge and try to fight a court case over it. I think it's this one, Gravity Well. Yeah, okay, this should be the weapon I need to get rid of this Hornet. Fucking hate Hornets and Wasps, literally some of my least favorite bugs in the entire world, and possibly favorite creatures on this planet. Just annoying little shits that sting you for what feels like no reason. Oh, that is like super easy to deal with, actually. Makes this fight significantly less of a pain in the ass. Come to think of it, this fight is like really similar to the fight in Mega Man 9, like that, whatever it was called. I wonder if that fight took inspiration from this fight, since this obviously came way before Mega Man 9 did. Oh, what is that thing? Oh no, get that off me. I think it's like putting a targeting reticle on me. Okay, good. Fuck you, Hornet. Yeah, apparently Sherlock Holmes is public domain, but not some of the stories and some of there's like a group that has like some of the has like an association with it. I think that has like owns some rights to Sherlock Holmes stuff, and they literally will try to take down anything that's put out with like Sherlock Holmes in it. So apparently that might be like a big reason why those games never made it stateside. I like the sound of the story too, like it being about like that guy from Japan basically coming to the like England and fighting their corrupted legal system. Like, that's a really interesting concept, and the fact that the Sherlock Holmes content, it's like stopping it from releasing in other regions really sucks, because the story sounds really good. Any problems, Dr. Kane? Pulled some memory chips from the Mavericks, controlled by Dr. Doppler. Analyzed them and found out that Dr. Doppler's trying to create a powerful new battle body by collecting the special abilities from the latest breed of Reptiloids. Okay. Battle body. First I thought Dr. Doppler was trying to create it for himself, but the information indicates that he will not be able to interface with it, or should interface it. Must be for someone else. He's trying to... No, it's either... That's right, Sigma, probably. I forgot. I was gonna say, like, one of these two, but I doubt... Oh, it would use it for this. Can he still be alive? Hidden laboratory has been pinpointed at point D. All indications are that it is Dr. Doppler's secret lab. Need to get there immediately. On my way. Okay. Alright, there's still more dialogue. I thought I was done. Fuck, whatever. So I put an end to Sigma for good. That took a while to get through all that. Okay, I'm saving the game. I'm not losing all this progress I had just made. So, let's see. I wonder if that site's working now, or if it's still screwed up. I was gonna use that to get my items, and it's been fucking down for a while, and I haven't been able to use it. That's not what I was searching. Give me a second. Items, let's see. The page up? I'm waiting. Give me a second. I want to get a bunch of heart tanks and stuff. I think it's still down. Okay, guess we're YouTubing where the collectibles are at so we can get them. The chips are like actually just like one. You can choose like one chip, isn't it? I think you can't get more than one of them. Let me see. Mega Man X3, all collectibles. Yeah, it's... Every time I try to access the guide I'm looking at, it gives me a 503 service error, so can't actually use it to help me right now. Great. Hold on a second, I forgot to turn my Chrome audio off. I'm just going to be skimming through this really quickly to try and find stuff. Let's see. Okay, so I can get everything from... Like, I can get everything from Blast Hornet, actually, which we just went through, and I didn't realize I could get more, so... Guess we're going back here to collect stuff. Let's see. Give me a second. I missed a heart tank, apparently, and I also missed... Oh! I see what I need to do. I think I was supposed to... didn't even notice. I think I'm supposed to destroy, like, a box in this level, and I didn't think to use my, like, tornado thing to blow it up while I was playing the level. I got through to where that armor was, and I didn't... and happened to connect the dots to keep it going and just blow it up after going back outside and go through again. That makes me annoyed that I had a giant brain fart like that. Whatever, though. What time is it anyway? About 4 o'clock. Or no, 5 o'clock, actually. I take that back. Checking. Because I was wondering how long I'd be playing today. I'm just thinking right now. Give me a second. Well, I guess I don't really have a lot that I can think of to talk about, but I have one thing I was going to bring up since I brought it up earlier anyway. Let me see. Did I pass the heart tank yet? I think the heart tank's... Yeah, I think it's further in the level than where I'm at. Just making sure I didn't miss it. Wait, what is this in thing? Is that for the... Wait a second. Did I actually pick up the ride armor and not realize it? Yeah, I did. I actually got the ride armor when I was here my first time. I guess spring it was me picking it up officially once I did that. I didn't actually realize I'd got like the chip to some of the armor when I wanted to. Okay, that's going to be helpful. So that means all we need is the heart from here. Anyway, like I was saying, you guys doing anything special for the 35th anniversary of like Mario? I'm going to be doing like a small thing for like a game-wise. I want to play through like... What was it? I want to play through... Ooh, a ROM hack actually. I'm playing through Super Mario Star Road when it gets a little closer to the anniversary date. I'll probably start it like next week. I want to check it out because I've heard about it like a long time ago, and I know it's got like a legacy for being a really good ROM hack, so figured why not see why everybody loves it so much and see how fun it is. Apparently it's like made to be like a sequel to Mario 64, so I'm very interested in seeing how it plays. Also, fuck, I don't have any extra health left, and I'm gonna die if I don't watch it. Of course I have to fucking die. I don't have, like, any great way to take this thing out. Anybody know if that little, like, graphics mesh thing actually has a weakness you can use to blow it up quicker? Because that thing is annoying to fight, and it's probably not going to be the easiest to get rid of without either a sub-tank or weapon helping me destroy it. I'm not sure there's, like, an easy way to break it there. They're buying a Mario game? That's not a bad way. I mean, it's still playing something Mario-related and celebrate it. I wanted to do something really special. Me playing, like, this ROM hacks, I thought it'd be a fun thing to work with and just have, like, something neat and different instead of just playing that collection as, like, a way to celebrate the anniversary. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I didn't hit the right button. This isn't one-time use, is it? I'm pretty sure you can summon these whenever you want to. Yeah, you can summon it whenever, just making sure. That way I didn't end up using it and then getting stuck without it. This might actually be really handy for me fighting through the level, though, now that I've got it. Also, goddamn, the ride armor has always been one of my favorite parts of Mega Man X. Really satisfying and fun to use. Also, can't take it any further. Great. Oh well. Can't wait to play Mario 64. I'm personally, like, I'm gonna play it, but I'm not really the most excited to play Mario 64 out of the collection. Obviously, playing the collection in general will be probably a lot of fun. Wait, did I already do that? Gravity's not working. What about Ray Splasher, maybe? That seems to do something. Let's see if that'll help. I would like if this thing died, so I don't have to fucking sit here and fight it so much. Oh my god, yeah, this is an annoying mini-boss. I don't know if there's any way to kill this thing easier. Fucking destroying my health. Oh, thank god, that was close. Too close for comfort. and play them. Yeah, you're playing 64 first. I'm probably gonna stream 64 out of the collection first, to be honest, but if I'm, like, actually excited to replay either of the games, it's probably gonna be Galaxy that I'm the most hyped to play again, even though I've played it several times over the years, and already have played, like, quite a few playthroughs. It's just a really fun game and a really good game, and getting another playthrough of Galaxy is going to be exciting. Galaxy is easily the best 3D Mario in my opinion, and I am looking forward to reliving my love for that game again. Sunshine will be nice too, though. Sunshine has not been re-released since the GameCube, so having like an official way to play Sunshine on another Nintendo system is actually a big deal, honestly. I just wish we got proper remasters or remakes. Of course, I have to go back here because I couldn't get rid of that fucking mini-boss quick enough. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. I'm hoping I don't feel the need to, but if I don't get enough progress and get all my items I'm hunting down, we might split this up into a third part and finish off the like Sigma levels and that. I hope I don't end up finding myself needing to separate this into a third part. I was wanting to be done with this by part 1 or 2 at the absolute latest. Throwing that out there because I'm looking at my time if I want to go more than 3 hours or not, because I usually don't put myself through more than that much time in my sessions. Oh man, I'm still wondering why we haven't seen Galaxy 2 in that collection, actually. I wonder if they're like hiding it as a collectible, or if it's just not going to be in the collection. I don't know, I feel like it should be part of the collection if it's not. I mean, I'm not going to complain. 3 games is quite a bit for $60, and it's fairly reasonably priced, but it would have been better to have, like, all of the mainline 3D Marios, like, up in this collection rather than excluding one of the games for whatever reason. I mean, it's not the only game that's getting excluded, but I mean, I just genuinely feel like 3D Land isn't that big of a deal. What's really interesting looking at it was like there was space for like another game on that screen. It looked like they could have put Galaxy 2 in like the collection if there's room for it on their screen. I doubt it's going to be in the collection, but if it's not, that'd be nice to have that, honestly. I'm sure they're going to probably take the games off the eShop and sell them all separately, so I'm sure we'll have some option to play Galaxy 2, even if it's not what we were hoping for. It makes sense to re-release it. It's a big deal. I don't feel like 3D Land has got the same impact, though, and I really doubt 3D Land's gonna get a re-release. I'm not a big fan of 3D Land either. Want a physical Galaxy 2? I wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't play most of my games physically, but I am getting the collection physically since it's going to be like a limited run. Might as well get a limited, or should get one of these limited copies to have for the sake of like saying I own one. Also, it should be convenient to have it in case something happens with my digital stuff. Although, to be frank, I'm getting it digital and physical. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the digital like installed on my Switch, though. I'll probably only use it for so much time, especially if my copy doesn't arrive day 1. Rather have all my space on my SD card last as long as I can until there's like a 2 terabyte card available, so yeah. Okay, where's the part I'm looking for again? There's apparently a heart tank. Is this it? I think it is. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, there we go. That's the only collectible I need out of this level. And it should stay on Mega Man X so I can get out of here. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure I said earlier, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, the energy chips are 1... And you can only get 1 chip if in total, and not all 4 of them, so no point in worrying about getting that here. We got all that done. Gotta go. Alright, later, C's. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you dropping by and watching. Also, hold on a second. I have to on my tongue or my mouth for a second. I had to get it loose. Ugh. It might have been a hair. I can't tell. I fucking hate when that happens. Does not feel pleasant. Okay. This one should be considered done. This one's done. I actually can go back into the Rhino stage, and I'm pretty sure I can claim, like, everything I was missing now, so that'll be next. I'm not sure how much I need to collect, though. To look at that guide, probably, and keep an eye on that stuff. Not a big fan of this part of the game. It's not like the big deal. I guess it's a tradition in, like, the Mega Man games, but I'm not a... Mega Man X, I should say. Like, going back and collecting items, but I don't really enjoy going and backtracking through levels a whole lot. I feel like once I do a level, I'd like to be done with it and not have to come back for a second time, but looks like I don't have that pleasure. Whatever, though. I'm gonna tough my way through this regardless. I think we only have like 5 or 6 levels of collectibles. It's still a lot, but I mean, considering there's no more bosses or anything, it'll be way easier. Oh man, a little bit tired, not by much. I'm not great when it comes to talking hours on end. I mean, I do decent, I feel like now. I feel like my commentary is better, but I get exhausted after so much time. Let me see the drop-down list I was looking at, actually, for the sake of checking where stuff's at. I got my Blizzard Buffalo stuff. Got the Blast Hornet stuff. Let's see, where are we at again? We're on Tunnel Rhino. I got the sub-tank. Wait, did I miss the heart tank? Hold on a second, I'm just checking this footage. To watch like a YouTube video thanks to my guide I was looking at being down. Oh yeah, I passed it, I forgot. That's right, it's further back in the level. Ooh, excuse me, my throat's acting up a little bit. What I think of Mario 35? I'm not sure how I'd feel completely. Like, I think it looks good, but I'm really disappointed in the fact that Nintendo's like limiting it to like a specific amount of time you can play it, like only like 5 or 6 months, and once it's past March of next year, it's pretty much done. It's like, I don't see the point of releasing this Battle Royale and then killing it off like only a few months later. Like, why not just leave it up and let it prosper and go? I'd rather see like what kind of cool stuff they could do with it rather than seeing them kill it after like a few months. That bothers me. All these, it seems like every announcement has like some type of draw to it from that Mario Direct. It would have been nice if there was something cool that didn't have like a circumstance or something like this being attached to it, like Mario 35 having only so much time you get to play it, or that Mario Kart thing looks good, but it's really limited. Alright, Triad Thunder, I think I needed. Hopefully it'll be good. Concept is cool, gameplay looks like a lot of fun. Don't know if I'll like it or not, but I hope I will, and I imagine it'll be a pretty fun time to play. Alright, what was I looking at again on this? I think it was an armor part, checking what the other collectible is. Heart tank, and then helmet. Okay, I think I know where that's at, actually. I think there was like another boulder near, like, later in the level. It's like tied up somewhere. Yeah, I think I know where that's at. I just gotta keep progressing through here. By the way, since I was talking about like a lot of things, I want to talk about Mega Man a little more again, and just to say, like, what are your guys' favorite Mega Man titles, assuming you've played them, because I'm sure there's some people here who are like not experienced in this series at all. I'm not sure what my favorite is, like out of each individual series especially. Like, I only played X and the classics, I think, and out of the X games, I don't really know. I think I tie between X1 and also X2. Those games are really, really high quality, and I like those games a lot. You see, where'd Super Mario 35 maybe a lag fest? PST, so you just get PTSD, goddamn, why can't I say that right? PTSD from thinking about a bad Super Mario Maker 2 ran online. Yeah, that's a real worry, is the game could be laggy. Nintendo's not known for optimizing their games the best. Like, I feel like if they'd done better, we would have had a Smash game that isn't lagged as bad as, like, the whole series does now. Like, Ultimate's got a lot of improvement in that area, but Brawl was a fucking atrocious mess when it came to lag. Also, like, Smash for Wii U wasn't much better, and Ultimate still got some of the laggy BS in it. Like, their history of making online work in games is amazingly bad. Like, it's impressive they managed to make ARMS and Splatoon that both have really good online interfaces, but when it comes to their main series, nah, they're fucking really terrible when it comes to online. Apparently Mario 3D World has, like, online being added to it. I didn't even realize that until later. I'm gonna have to really consider my stance whether or not I actually want to buy it now, because playing that online could be a lot of fun if it's not laggy. I still don't understand why they chose to put Mario Maker 2 with, like, online over, like, New Super Mario Bros. U. Like, that makes no sense. Mario U has literally, like, an already built set of levels they can test things on, where things would probably be stable, and instead they leave it as local co-op only, and they opted to make Mario Maker online co-op, which is like, why not put the game that's officially made with, like, all these neat 8 levels that Nintendo's designed as online co-op, and not a level maker where it's hard to account for everything. It doesn't make any sense to me. Really weird strategy they were working with there. Okay, right, let's drop this boulder now. A second. Okay, cool, there we go. Some of the animations in this game are really cool. Love how he does that little animation and then just drops the boulder down like that. Almost reminds me of a goofy Power Rangers pose. Here, this capsule, X. Take the sensor upgrade for your helmet. The upgrade will help you find hidden items based on the satellite readings. Should be able to tell the exact location of items using its ground-penetrating radar. Right. I think yeah, I was gonna say I might go on to 3 hours. I think I'm gonna split this into 3 parts. I hate that I feel the need to, but I feel like I'd rather not rush this and get done with it in another stream after I get all the collectibles. Thought about finishing it, but not today. What? How do I... Okay, I guess it goes off on its own. I was gonna say, how do I get the map off there? Whoops. Right, exit. Okay, who all are we missing stuff from again? We've obviously missed a sub-tank somewhere. Just saving in case something happens. You never know. Probably wouldn't be an issue since I got handheld mode, but who knows what'll happen. Right, I got those. Oh, there's a little thing here to tell me about the stuff I've got here. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Life up. Change F? Is this another energy chip? Let me see. Or just another chip? This is the gravity beetle, I think. Arm chip. I don't really care about that, I think, unless I'm mistaken. Wait, is it? Wait a second. I can't tell. Maybe it's not. Change X. Is that wait, is the red like stuff I haven't collected? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. That's what that is. Change F, change X. That's interesting to word it that way. It's not, like, completely obvious what it means when you're just looking at it here. So I can see all the ones I haven't got a heart tank in, at least. Sub-tank, something I'm missing. Head up. That's gotta be referencing to my, or head P or whatever it says. It's gotta be a helmet upgrade, which I don't really need. Wait, if that's the case, though, I would've... Well, that's the armor. Okay. I'm just gonna take a moment to figure out what I need to do next. That one's not got what I got it either. Wait, body up. That's the one I haven't collected yet. Which stage is this again? This is, I think, the crawfish, maybe? Let me see. Yeah, this is what I thought it was. Crushed crawfish. Let's see. Oh, we can get everything from here. Okay, sweet. We can pick up all the stuff here now. I wonder if I actually need any of the like the chip upgrades to actually get, like, all of the upgrades I actually want in this. Is it just me, or did they go, like, really overkill on collectibles in this game? There's so much shit to grab here, it's incredible how many different things are present in these levels. They're just everywhere. I almost feel like I'm playing a Metroid game at some times. Obviously with less collectibles than a Metroid, though. What? Why is it not going down? I need to kill that? That's weird. It doesn't seem to be going down at all. Or maybe, is that like a boss thing? I don't remember. Why can't I move the platform? Whatever. Just keep moving through the level. Is there a button prompt for my helmet, or is it just it pops up at like the beginning and whenever and like shows you stuff? I was wondering because it seems to display a little map with like items on it. I think if there's a button I can use that to check like where everything's located. Whew. A long day, honestly, for me. Oh yeah, something else I was going to talk about. Well, just a small thing. There's a lot of like third-party stuff coming out on Switch or really any systems right now. You guys have anything in particular you're looking at buying that's interesting? I have not seen anything that I've been particularly too enamored with and wanted to collect, but I saw a few games I thought looked really neat. Not sure I'm going to get anything like indie or anything that's too uninteresting, but I've saw like a few games that I'm interested in, like that Samurai Jack game looks like it'd be kind of cool. I'm trying to think. What's that? There's another big one that's releasing this year. I thought that I don't remember like what it was. Something. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is coming out this year. I'm not probably going to get that though. I think that's probably going to be something I'd skip on instead of buying. Oh yeah, there were a few things. I have had like Partner Showcase had some interesting reveals in it. Because I remember some games I saw in that I was intrigued about, like that drum game. I forget what the character's name is, like Taiko or whatever. I've heard of it a long time ago, and I wanted to check out the series before, so I might pick that up. Apparently it's like some RPG in this game, so I want to see what that's like. Samurai Jack game looks fun. Everything in that first series and the Adult Swim series. Second. There's an Adult Swim continuation. Yeah, I've watched all of it. I didn't like how they ended it, but it was still really good. Samurai Jack was a fantastic show. Really enjoyed watching it from beginning to end. The goddamn amazing cartoon, frankly, back in the day, and still was pretty good even when it ended. Although the ending itself was questionable in its quality. Oh man, I could talk about older shows for some time. There are just a lot of good old shows I remember, and I don't want to be that guy who talks about, oh, back in my day, but like I remember a lot of really good cartoons back from older days. I still remember Courage the Cowardly Dog like it was yesterday. That show was something else. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid to watch, despite how creepy some of the episodes could be. Courage was just really, really well thought out and really, really interesting to watch. Like, the episodes had depth to them, and the characters felt that they complemented each other like really well. Like from Eustace being the grouchy old man who always has attitude problems to Muriel being really kind, and Courage being like the only one out of all three of them that wasn't really stupid and actually had any idea when there were problems going on. I have to rewatch Courage sometime. I haven't watched it in forever. Some goddamn amazing episodes. Who could forget the classic one that everybody brings up too, even though I'm not as big of a fan of it, even though a lot of the fan base loves it. Return the slab! Return the slab or pay its toll, or whatever the fuck that guy was saying. I don't remember the line very well. It's been a long time since I heard that though, so yeah, of course I wouldn't remember it super well. How do I do this again? Tornado thing? Or was that it? Maybe if I charge it? How do I... I'm thought he mentioned something about something I could use here to get up. I'm not seeing a way up, but I need that leg thing. Did I come here for nothing? I don't think I can get up here without... I had that armor, actually. I didn't see an arm, like a rat armor platform, though. When I looked around, it just was empty. Yeah, I think I have to go find a rat armor platform or something lovely. I can't actually go that way without something giving me a boost. Partially why I wanted that leg chip was to give me that extra jumping that I could utilize. Whatever, though. The guy I was watching had like an extra mid-air dash, too, so since I can only do one, I doubt that would be enough to get me up there. Hold on a second. I need to figure out where the other collectible is, at least. Crushed crawfish. Oh, that's a chip, not what I was looking for. Unless... Wait a second. Did I go on the crawfish level or the catfish? I think I went through crushed crawfish. Wait a second. Oh, wait, I remember. Yeah, this is Volt Catfish, and I think the sub-tank's a little further in. Give me a second. I'm just checking the footage. And I do need a ride armor for this one, I think. At least one of them. Okay, there we go. I know where it's at. Excuse me, my throat. Ugh. By the way, what are your guys' favorite, like, cartoon series growing up, since I brought that up? Samurai Jack was up there for me. Cartoon Network as a whole was, like, a big part of my childhood, actually. I grew up with Cartoon Network, and goddamn did I love their programming. They had some amazing shows, even if some of their reboots have been less than fantastic, to put it lightly. Teen Titans Go looks like a really, really bad reboot, and I've watched some of it and I do not like it very much. I feel like the really stupid, like, 10-year-old humor kind of just makes it feel like a really worse version of Teen Titans. That was a fun show to watch, actually. I guess the same could be said about the Powerpuff Girls reboot, too. I watched that in the past. I don't watch Powerpuff Girls anymore, and I never had, like, a huge affinity for the series, but I always did find it to be a fairly good show, and seeing a shitty reboot doesn't really do it any favors. Let's see, now that I've got that, we can go to the next level and hunt a little more. I think we're nearing the end of our collection, our share collecting, though. Still want that body armor upgrade, though. Give me a second, I'm just gonna read through this and figure out where each thing is. These are collected, I'm pretty sure. What is Change X? Is that the chip? Give me a second, I need to figure out what this leg chip thing is. Leg chip. It's in Toxic Seahorse's level, which is right here, or not here, it's... Where is it? This one, I think? Yeah, this looks right. This looks like this is the one, and also that's probably the chip by the name Change, because that sounds like it. I don't see anything else that fits that description for a chip. Really weird how they implemented the system and they gave you like 4 choices and you have to pick only one of them to work with. You can't have like all of the chips, only just one specific chip, and that's it. If you pick the wrong chip, you're screwed and you have to reset your game to get the other one you want. I mean, you could password it, but still. Ugh. Trying to think. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys like Ed, Edd n Eddy? I talked about cartoon shows. I want to talk about that a little more since I enjoy these kind of discussions. Talking like Cartoon Network shows or whatever, Ed, Edd n Eddy is one of my favorite older TV shows. Goddamn, they did a great job with it. The cast of characters is fantastic. The humor is really spot on. It's honestly just like a masterpiece of how good of a job they did with such an old show. Still love watching the episodes because they're still funny. They're just stupid. Oh gosh. One of these days, we're gonna sit down and do like a thing where we watch like shows and movies. Like I said, I'd never get around to it, despite setting up a system for movies on my Discord, and haven't utilized it once yet, despite me wanting to. What is this? Just a wall? That's weird. Why is there like a segment up here that leads nowhere? Is this meant to be for health or something where you can farm it, maybe? I don't know. See if you like Everyone at Sensei majority of the shows. Several episodes. Yeah, that's a good show. A lot of the episodes are amazing. Unfortunately, yeah, if you haven't seen it, then it's not as easy to catch up on the episodes, but it is an incredible TV series. One of my favorite. I'm practicing on Tony Hawk. That's fine. I'm just trying to get through these collectibles, so this is a part where things are just a slog right now, getting the stuff that I really, really want to, and it feels like it's taking fucking forever. Oh, man. You know, I've been playing Astral Chain, and I know I'd talk about it a lot. I probably should have, like, gush about it so much on stream, but I've got to say, like, I feel really bad for not giving the game, like, a proper playthrough and, like, more time in my initial stream of it, and, like, giving it a chance to actually branch out, because the more I played it, like, recently, holy shit, is there a really good game, like, buried behind all that. Like, you have to get a while before it becomes a little more simple, but once you click with the battle system, that is a fantastic title. Possibly one of my favorite Platinum titles in a while. Starting to think I might actually like it more than the Wonderful 101. Like, it's just genuinely got a really good atmosphere and a really interesting setup. The story is not the best because it's literally just weird anime tropes for the most part. The story's alright, but it goes a little overboard with the anime aspect sometimes. Just remind you, Astral Chain, decent price physically. Yesterday I was tempted to pick it up. It's worth it, I'd say. It's a pretty good game. I wouldn't say for sure if it's worth buying it on full price or not. I'd maybe buy it at a discount if I hadn't already got it, but wow, it is a fantastic game. I've been really enjoying it. I think once I learned how to do, like, Legion skills and whatnot, and, like, looked into, like, all the different combos you could do in the game, it really, like, got me way more invested in the game and way more interested in playing it, because I figured out how to finally do better with scores and figured out how to, like, start getting S+ scores. So everybody was talking about how easy it was, and I kept getting D rankings, which didn't feel good at all. Once you click with the combat, my god, is it good. Hold on a second, let me see here. I feel like I should be checking on something here. I think I got the heart tank already, unless I'm mistaken. Wait, I think I was at the top of the level here that I was up at earlier. I had said it was empty. That's right, I collected that already. Oh, I can't get the leg chip because I need the frog armor. That's why I couldn't do this. That's right. I need to find frog ride armor. Let's see, where the fuck is the frog armor at? Let me see. Give me a second. Ride armor F. God, this is another problem. Like I said it earlier, and I can't help but mention it. This is really too much collectible stuff. There it is. It's on Gravity Beetle stage, apparently. So, let's see. Did I get all the other stuff on here? I don't think so. There's also a chip, which I'm going to skip over, because I don't really want to get the arm chip. Okay, we'll go back to Gravity Beetle now. You know, one thing's been bothering me, it's not a big deal, I talk about Platinum and I like their stuff. I hate a lot of Platinum stuff when they're like re-releasing stuff is skipping over the Switch. I would be very happy if we got some of the games that everybody else is getting on the Switch. Like, give me a chance to pick up Nier Automata, however the fuck you say it, that game on Switch. That'd be a thing I'd probably look into if it was available. Also, there was like a collection with like Bayonetta and Vanquish released on every platform except Switch like some time ago, and I don't understand why Vanquish hasn't been ported to Switch. Vanquish seems like it'd be a really simple and easy title to port over, and they haven't put it on the Switch at all. Plus their older library like seems to be like just completely missing from the Switch for whatever reason. Like there's a lot of good stuff, but it's not on Switch for some reason. I think the only thing we can really count besides their like exclusive stuff is the stuff that they've done like Okami, but now Okami it's Capcom's property, so not really Platinum at that point. I mean, they still worked on it a lot, but I don't know. It just feels weird calling it Platinum. Hopefully there'll be more. I think they talked about re-releasing Beautiful Joe as well, and I've played the first game. I didn't really click with Beautiful Joe very much, though, so I don't know if I would end up wanting to rebuy it or not. Something about the gameplay in that game just didn't really feel very fun to me. Felt more annoying than anything. I can see why people like it, I just don't care for it too much. One of these days, I'm going to check out more of their stuff, though. I'd like to do a stream of Metal Gear Rising, actually. That's a really fun Platinum game, and it doesn't have like their normal ranking system, I'm pretty sure, so a little more chill and lax compared to some of their other offerings they've made over the years. I'm sure that was like in part from like the Metal Gear team like trying to distance themselves from Platinum's rating system, not trying to make people feel upset over not getting high rankings. Alright, we got our heart tank. Where's the armor I'm looking for again? Armor F. It's at... Apparently it's past one of the boss doors, I think. Okay, I can deal with that. Has there been any update on any of the Platinum 4 stuff since, like, that website launched? I know they obviously released Wonderful 101 on more platforms. That's not the biggest thing that I care about right after finishing it, but, like, I'm wondering if we've had any news on that Project GG thing I haven't heard about. That fourth thing was just a stupid April Fool's, and their bonus, whatever the fuck that was supposed to be, was like not even revealed yet. Like, I think their third thing was literally something about them like upgrading their offices, so nothing game-wise to look forward to, just good news for the company more than anything, which is, it's nice to see they're getting better funding and getting more stuff they can do, but I don't really give that much of a shit about the expansion. I'm glad they're having an easier time taking care of stuff because of that, but that's as far as I can put any word in for that. I'd rather hear about games. Seems like every single year Platinum has to do some weird April Fool's, actually. This year was that weird game nobody had heard of, Space Harrier or whatever. They did like a bait crossover of that, and then last year they did something called like Platinum Man or something. That was really weird. Right. Now that I've collected this, I can go back in here, I think, unless... Wait a second. Yeah, I think this is it, the Seahorse level I was thinking of. Yeah, this is the one I want, just making sure. Also, I'm looking at my time. It's nearly been, like... Yeah, it's nearly been 3 hours. You have facial change screen. And cheat by comparison. Yeah, if you have interest in it, I'd say it's worth picking up. There's definitely a lot of long points in it, but like it's pretty good, pretty fun, and it's a good game. And I found myself really enjoying it. I've been playing it a lot in my spare time. I thought about streaming it, and I decided against it. If you decide to stream it and you pick it up, I'd be down to watch, actually, because I like playing it. I've been watching Vinny's old playthrough a little bit, and I'm taking a bit of a break right now from the game, but I'm planning to finish it up on Monday, and I'm like both it's sad about it, but also really happy that I can finally see the end of the game and get to enjoy it. I'm gonna play, obviously, I think I'm gonna do the bonus stuff too. I kind of wish I had streamed it now, but I mean, whatever, I'll do it at another point in the future, probably. Remember there being like rumors of like a new astral chain thing, and then I don't think anything's came up from that whatever the fuck that duty strike shit was supposed to be, and also like Platinum retweeting Astral Chain 2 before they took it down. Really fun game though, I like that game a lot. I've been like debating actually, like, and speaking of Platinum, like if I should get Bayonetta 1 and 2 on my Switch. I never picked it up on, or actually I picked it up on my Wii U and I played through the games completely. I haven't had as much urge to play it as a result. I've been thinking about like potentially looking into getting the games on Switch and replaying them on stream. I don't know if it'd be, worth the effort or not, but it feels like it could be a fun time to mess around and see exactly what I could do. Oh, great. I forgot about this one. It's annoying. It's not super hard to control, but I'm not a fan of how this thing fucking hops like a... hops like a frog. It is so slow. Probably the most awkward out of all these ride armors to use, too. Let's see, where the fuck does the game want me to go with this thing again? If I don't fall in a hole with this thing. If I do, I'm fucking dead. Can I make this thing jump higher, or is it just doing it at its own pace? I'd like to jump, like, over the pit, no problem, if I even can. I don't think I can force it to jump unless... Wait, no, that doesn't work. It seems like it might be doing it after I fire, though. Awkward. One mess up on the jump and I am dead. That was close. Fucking frog armor. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look this up, otherwise it's gonna take a bit, because I will be so slow and not moving carefully without any actual check of, like, how the fuck to do this. Leg chip. Let's see. Wait, where is it? Let me see. I don't really give a shit about the other ride armor, so let me see. Wait a second. Hold on, I'm checking what this is wanting me to do. I know I need the ride armor. Got on the platform, let me see. Hey, I don't even know where it's going to in here. It's not showing like enough yet. It's I have to sit here and wait on the guy to catch up to where I'm at in the video to find the spot I'm looking for. This is gonna take a little bit. What a weird concept for an armor anyway. Like, it fucking jumps around like a frog. It's just a really odd idea for this. Kind of creative, though, in a weird way. Like, I wouldn't expect anything like this. Wait a second. Can I blow up the fans? I can! Interesting. Okay, that doesn't kill me, thank God. That would have sucked, actually. Did I go the wrong way? Fuck, I might have actually not been paying attention. Oh, you can hop with it. I didn't know about that. Interesting. I wonder how you do that. Let me see. Maybe it does it automatically. Oh god, no, don't you dare take my armor from me. How do I... Okay, it's the A button. I don't know why it's like one specific bind. Give me a second. I need to break this fucking fan here. There we go. At least I would if I could just get by. How the hell does this work? I don't understand. Oh. Hold the stick in? That's really weird. It's like really pedantic how you control this frog thing. Okay, good. Wait, what? Oh, up here. Okay, I see. Finally, that took a while. Here, this capsule X. Call this leg chip. Chip will enable you to dash in the air twice in a row. So your mobility in the air will be greatly enhanced. Rex, your system can handle only... What does it say? One before? Okay, that one looks really funny. Yeah, this is the one I want. I've made my mind up. This one will help me a lot, and it also gives me access to more collectibles if I pick it up, so why wouldn't I want to pick this up? This will be useful. Alright, now I can get the body armor, finally. One thing I've been missing out on. Get out of the level. Would have been really handy to have that body armor earlier in the game, actually. Alright, let's see. How much more do I have before I've got everything? Hopefully it takes the chips off the screen now, unless... No, they're still accounted for. As long as I can tell what I have and haven't got. That's a ride armor, I'm pretty sure, that I see in these, so... Yeah. I think I need one here. I need that. What is this one again? This is the crawfish? I think it is. Let me check Crushed Crawfish, what he's got in his level. Body chip, ride armor H, and life up, so interesting. Did I get all the sub-tanks already? I think so. We'll go for the body upgrade first. Okay, I'm just gonna need a second or two to think. Oh yeah, I'd keep forgetting things I could bring up for topics. I don't know why I can, think of so many different things to talk about while I'm, not on stream and just bored sitting there brainstorming, but when it comes to actually talking on stream, I forget shit really easy, and it can be a bit awkward and a bit of a nuisance to work around. I wish this map would go away when I push a button rather than me sitting here waiting on it to automate itself off. That's annoying. But by the way, since we're talking the Mario collection, I was going to bring that up really quick. If you guys want to see another game get brought over to Switch after that, what would you guys want to see, another GameCube game that comes out on Switch? I'm not sure what I want to see personally. There's a lot of good stuff. I imagine with more GameCube, it'll be more ports, though, rather than remakes, unfortunately. I feel like F-Zero GX would be a really good choice. That'd be something that'd be fun to play again. I'd like to play that because I have it on my GameCube, and I haven't wanted to dig my GameCube out just to play it, so I haven't touched the game in forever, despite owning it and loving it. Fantastic little game. GD Robo would also be really nice to get a re-release, actually. It's kind of a shame we've got so many games, and we have so few GameCube games that have got re-released. I think the first one I can remember for some time is probably Wind Waker getting a port to Wii U. Nintendo has not wanted to put much out, huh? It's been not really much of anything. I hope we get remakes of some of the GameCube stuff too, though, not just straight up ports. I don't think it's gonna happen, but God, I would be so happy to see Pikmin 1 and 2 get HD remakes. I would play the shit out of that if that actually happened. Just thinking about that is a gigantic dream for me, a fantastic game series I love that I would love to see get a little more recognition. I mean, hey, we're getting Pikmin 3 Deluxe, I guess, but it'd just be cool to see remakes. Here, this capsule X. Take this armor upgrade. Upgrade will decrease the damage done to your systems. Finally, that took a while. Save damage. Defense field will be generated to protect you. Yeah, give me the upgrade. I think I only need one more level's worth of stuff now. That took a while too to get everything. Okay, cool. Well, okay, I didn't just check. I didn't vet on my sub-tanks. We got all four. We just need that heart tank, I think. Just looking at what's left. Do you need, all of the health upgrades to get, Zero's Saber? I don't remember, actually. I think it's, You just need to have, like, 0 survive to take the saber from him. I don't think you need every life up, but I mean, wasn't certain. I was gonna collect them anyway, but I didn't remember. Right. Last thing we need to do. Let's grab this shit and get out of here. I'm so ready. Whose level did I enter again? Should have been paying attention to that when I entered. Let me go back out to look really quick so I don't have any confusion here. Whew. Oh, we're on the topic of remakes and ports. You guys think we're gonna see like an actual release of Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Switch? I have been hearing rumors about that like all of last year and this year as well, and nobody like has said anything to confirm it. In fact, it seems like it may have just been a bunch of BS now. Like, I heard that rumor get thrown out there a lot, and I wished it was true. I haven't seen anything to support it, but like that was really heavily rumored last year, and we haven't got anything to show for it. I'm wondering if maybe we'll see that this year. Not this year, but maybe next year, I should say. Not this year. I mean, we could see it this year, I guess. I don't really know. Is there a purpose to using the rod armor here? Let me see. Rod armor. Okay, I think I need this for this upgrade, actually. Looking at the video. Problem is I don't know where to take the armor to actually utilize this. Probably a wall or something. I don't think it's that way, whatever the case. That just drops me down there, doesn't it? Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. I just need this one piece of missing stuff. Actually, there were a lot of rumors about a new Metroid game this year, like a new 2D Metroid. I'm surprised we haven't heard anything about that if it's real. It could be that it was fake. We haven't got like an actual holiday release for Nintendo, from Nintendo at all, so I think that signals that there's still something they're holding out on us, like for November, December. I wonder if that might be related to that, if we could potentially be seeing a remake there. Or not a remake, I'm going to say like a big new game coming out for the holiday. I hear a lot of people claiming Breath of the Wild 2 could be a holiday title. I don't think it's going to happen this year at this point. I was expecting maybe it could have came earlier before COVID became a problem, but I don't feel like it's very likely. I feel like the virus had probably killed all chances of us seeing Breath of the Wild this year. Oh, there's a thing I can smash at this. Okay, now that I know about that, that's like the last thing I need, I think. Yeah, there we go. That gets it. That's all the heart tanks. With that, we can get out of the level. I think that's everything I needed in terms of collectibles. Yeah, that's enough. I could do this all and probably finish the game tonight. I'm gonna opt to do this all, like the remaining bits that I need to do on my next session. I'll probably do the farming before I start the stream and get my health up for sake of the boss fight. So I'll be ready when we start this on the next session. I don't know when I'm gonna finish, whether it be Monday, probably not tomorrow, sometime later next week. I don't know, we'll figure, and later in the week, like, as in the next coming week, obviously, the next few days. I don't know when I'll finish it. We'll get on to finishing this really soon. I feel like I would have finished this today if I hadn't got screwed over yesterday, but this is our stopping point tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to be heading off tonight. I think I saved my game and got all the heart tanks and all the sub tanks, so we should be good. Anyway, like I said, that's all for right now. May not stream tomorrow. I don't know my plans yet. I have some stuff I need to take care of tomorrow, so we'll see. Anyway, I'll be off for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Good night, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and bye.